Chat about milk.
We were just talking about milk just before the camera started rolling. I accused John of being out of touch. He didn't know it was bank holiday next week.
It's just ridiculous. So I asked him how much is a pint of milk.
I said 90p.
Oh, I think 160.
160?
Yeah, I think it's
This
more
isn't
than
bloody
90p.
Oatly barista milk, bro.
No, I'm talking just a normal
How much is a
semi-skinned
pint of milk?
Pint of milk.
Come on, here we go. Between 85p and 95p.
Wow.
Woo! That is a guy who is A, in touch with the world, and B, just bought a carton of milk yesterday.
All I can say is I tip the staff.
Yeah, I bet you do, mate.
70p tip.
I actually got did I tell you I got interviewed by The Guardian about tipping culture in the US last week?
No.
A Guardian journalist emailed me and she was like, I'm writing an article about tipping culture in the US.
Oh, because you went over, I guess.
She was like, I just saw that you tweeted about it. Do you mind doing a phone interview? I was like, sure. So I'm branching out, mate. I'm now a tipping culture influencer.
That is very random. What did you say?
I just said I didn't find it that intrusive, really. I think anyone who was moaning about it that much just needs to like get over it.
Yeah.
I said it's like a big thing here. It's a big thing over there. But in New York, I didn't find it any different to London.
I think New York's a bit different, though.
I did say that
to
in
the rest of
there's a caveat
America.
that I added.
Mm.
I did only go to New York, so I can't talk for everyone.
Yeah. No, I didn't like it when I went over to Vegas for work, and it was just the tipping stuff was just so annoying.
But you get it in London now. I go to a pub after football and they add an automatic service charge to your pint, and you go to the bar.
It's insane.
And it's a pub. It's not like a bar. It's just a bog standard pub.
Yeah, that annoys me. Same if you ever pay petrol and you just see like, do you want to add gratuity or something?
I've never seen that. That's mental.
I'm like, what?
I've done all the work.
Yeah.
Petrol. You've
Am I tipping?
No.
for?
Where's that money even going?
Sometimes it does say charity, and then I feel like a bad person
Yeah.
when you hit the big red X.
I have started
not today.
I used to always round up for charity. I now never round up for charity.
I feel a bit cynical. I
Bad.
just feel like I'm like, does this actually go to charity?
Well,
I
that's the
prefer
thing,
to do
isn't
a
it?
proper charity donation than just tip in a random petrol station and expect it to go somewhere, which I don't know where it's going.
There's a stat, isn't there, where like if you donate to charity, like only about like 30 or 40% ends
Yeah.
up going to the charity.
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to like fake
Oh, definitely.
on that sort of system.
Definitely. I had a really good example of Amy's ball knowledge the other
Come on.
day, which I wrote down because I always forget them. We were talking about Nepo babies, about Gracie Abrams in particular, Nepo baby. Or she gets a bit catty where people call her a Nepo baby, so hopefully she's not listening to the pod. And we're talking about whether you could be a Nepo baby in sport.
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a Nepo baby in sport?
Well, I feel like most footballers are. There's so many footballers that like their dad was a footballer, even if it's
Yeah, but can
even
you
if it's-
make it as a professional footballer just purely on what your name is?
I think the statistics that I don't have off the top of my head now, but that would back how many people have become professional footballers, even if their dad played in like League One or League Two, like it just helps you make it.
Yeah, but then it's
So
not just because they've got the
I'm not-
prior experience.
Yeah, but it's also like nepotism is benefiting from somebody older than you to get a job, right, in your family. Like that's a very awful loose definition.
Well, let me have a
But
look
it's
at
the
the
same thing in
definition.
football, in the sense of if your dad was a footballer at any level that's higher than Sunday League.
The nepotism is I think the key is it's unfair practice where people in power give jobs, money, or special favours to their own family members instead of choosing people based on skill or hard work. So I think if you're a footballer and you've been exposed to football from a young age, and like, obviously you have the advantage of like better facilities, that doesn't necessarily make you a Nepo baby.
And it also doesn't make it unfair.
Yeah, because
necessarily.
you maybe have had an unfair advantage in life, but you haven't been unfairly given the job.
Oh, but I don't know. You could push back. There are so many footballers that, well, so many that don't make it, but so many footballers like sons that just are in academies or whatever.
The name Amy pulled out for a Nepo baby in football, I was like, what a random example that is. Joe, she said, Bradley Wright Phillips.
That's mental.
I was like, what?
That is insane.
She's like, yeah, Bradley Wright Phillips, he's a bit of a Nepo baby. I was like, I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, I haven't thought about Bradley Wright Phillips in a really long time.
he played for New York, Red Bull New York, didn't he?
New York, yeah.
Friend of the show.
I think he did some punditry, didn't he, in the
Well,
World
I
Cup?
think she got confused with. I thought Sean Wright Phillips did punditry at the World
I'm
Cup.
sure I saw Bradley Wright Phillips doing
Maybe that's
something
where she got it from.
punditry related, but I don't know if that was.
But we were in
UK
the US for
broadcast.
most of the World Cup, and he wasn't doing it there.
You're gonna have to ask her. That is such a rogue pull.
I was like, I need to write that down and bring that up on the pod because I always say you got good ball knowledge, and then I never know what to say. There you go.
That is a mad story, yeah. But I knew she did. I seen your Crystal Palace video.
She listens to Parenting Hell. Do you know Parenting Hell podcast? Rob Beckett and Josh Widdicombe.
Okay,
They've just started a football pod,
nice.
and she loves their normal podcast. And I was like, if you listen to their podcast about football and not our podcast,
Oh yeah.
serious words are gonna have to be had.
Yeah, we can't have that.
She actually said that well, my mum said that their pod is very similar vibes to ours, just like kind of talking nonsense.
Just
And I was like, well,
we do talk a lot of nonsense.
I saw someone comment on one of our shorts the other day, and they said, "Oh, this is the voice to put on people who are annoying. Oh, this podcast is terrible for football insight and knowledge." I'm like, you're in the wrong place, mate.
Yeah, go to The Athletic.
We don't claim to do that.
Yeah.
We're all about vibes over here.
I will say, in defence of the troll that you've just brought to the podcast, we did start thinking we'd be a bit more insightful.
We did.
I actually listened back to episode 1 last night of the podcast for about 5 minutes, and if in case anybody's wondering, it takes you just 2 minutes to mention how much you hate Nottingham Forest.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which is great. But I was like, oh, we are so
I think
much more.
That
we're
was
so much
right
more.
in the midst of
Yeah, it was
the
right
European
when it
case.
happened.
I remember.
It wasn't even solved.
Yeah.
I remember maybe it was episode 2 of the pod was when you were like, we're about to go live to record, and you went, oh, I've just found out we're in the Conference League.
Yeah.
Which actually turned out to be a blessing. So you
Yeah,
should
fuck
love
you,
Nottingham Forest. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
not.
sorry.
Oh,
Wait, what?
jinx.
What? What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it's funny how much we've developed.
Have you watched the Pep documentary, mate?
I've watched the first episode and a bit.
I loved it.
Too many legendary manager documentaries coming out over the last week for me. It's too much.
It has to be tactical, doesn't it? It has
Tactical
to be from
masterclass
like
from
because you
Pep.
know how much Pep and Jose don't
Yeah.
really get on.
There's a bit of a lack of pep in it. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean, but I found that quite intriguing. Like the later episodes you get on, obviously, not to ruin it, but they don't win the league.
Do they? And I'm not just saying this for like to take a little dig. They don't cover the FA Cup final, do they? They don't talk about it when they lost to Palace.
Very briefly. Oh, not the loss. No. They
Fuckers,
cover
mate.
the Semenyo win, but it's irrelevant to them in the grand scheme. I mean, it's not important.
It was very important.
It's not. They won
Highly
4
important.
well, they lost 4. Yeah, well, it's not important, Ollie. We don't need to talk about Crystal Palace. But I mean, I thought it was amazing, the insight into the trade-off between how everything in life is transactional. I tweeted about this. I was like, you look at Pep and you go like, he's the manager of the greatest team in the country. He's got all these things, and actually, you end up watching it. And like Scarlett was watching it with me, like tearing up. She was like tearing up. Like you see bits where he's giving a team talk and he just bursts into tears about how he's lost his wife. And then
I've seen those.
Yeah,
clips.
yeah. And then there's a clip later on where one of the higher ups at Man City says that the players called a meeting with the higher ups without Pep to say they're worried about him. They're like, he's so anxious. Like we don't know what, like he's like up and down. So
Bless him. He needed the time off.
It's a great watch.
He's so cool.
Yeah, the juxtaposition between that and the Mourinho one as well, where he clearly needs the break, and Mourinho, the big thing I took away from his was like, oh, sabbaticals are for weaklings. Like, you don't need a sabbatical.
Well, look, Jose, it's 2026. You need to be more aware of mental health. You know?
Yeah.
But he's not woke, is he, Jose Mourinho? It's Jose Mourinho. Oh no, the Vinny stuff last year. He's not.
That wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great. Talking of not great, I had a few comments in the Palace world about our dinner guests, not slating the lists, but talking about Damien Delaney's dream dinner guest. He did this for the Palace programme.
I've heard this before somewhere. This has gone viral before.
A few times. And I said last week that like you can't just pick.
Isn't it just a bunch of fascists?
It's Keith Richards from Rolling Stones.
Right, so hopefully not.
Stalin, Genghis Khan, Chairman Mao and Napoleon.
What would you talk about?
Mate, it's so funny. So he goes, I'm fascinated by Russian history. Not because I'm a Stalinist. I'm not. I'm just fascinated by it. Then he goes, again, just fascinating. I don't admire these people. And I'm like, well, you have invited Stalin, Genghis Khan, Chairman Mao, and Napoleon. That's a lot.
To your dream dinner.
To your dream Keith Richards. It's like Mac Miller in your one. Mac Miller's or Keith Richards can be sat
But
there.
there was
like,
a lot of eagle-eyed Nearly Men listeners that pointed out something so funny. Did you see the comment?
I did, yeah.
It was like John said he can't have. I can't remember who we were talking about. Someone American, Buzz Aldrin. And I was like, but you'd have to have an American at the dinner. And then you were like, yeah, true. And then I went, yeah, anyway, my next pick is Mac Miller. And then we just literally didn't even realise.
Neither of us acknowledged that at the time.
I did appreciate the comments on that. I was cracking up. I think my list was good. I seen mixed results. Some people weren't happy with it. Some people said it was a bit generic.
Well, I said that to your face.
Yeah, but I don't listen to you.
I think we're dropping it as a clip today.
Okay, we'll see how it
which
lands.
I'm actually really excited to see how it lands, because like I'm worried that people are going to look at mine and be like, "You're just a child." I want to invite my favourite footballer and Spider-Man and MJ.
That's so true. Can I sit next to Spider-Man and Eze? So weak.
But look, I can have idols, you know. I can get players on the back of my shirt.
That's
I'm getting
so
an Eddie
funny.
Nketiah Palace shirt, mate. I'm going to get one for the
Mate,
pod on Friday.
he should have scored this weekend.
What a save from Pickford.
No, he
I
should
will
have scored.
say. Before we talk about football quickly, we do have an Instagram giveaway.
We need to do that. Have you got the app? We're going to pick a commenter at random. Thanks to all the followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
We gained a lot there, so that's nice to see.
Hopefully you did see this if you're listening now, but we are giving away an Instagram follower a shirt.
Yes, of their choice.
Of their choice. We're going to find the winner right now. I've got it locked and loaded.
Get it.
What if it's someone we know? What if, like, because I saw Rory Jennings has commented.
Has he?
Liam Miller.
Well, Rory famously doesn't wear football shirts to anything.
Yeah, but that'll make it even funnier.
I saw he went to a Sport Bible shoot. You were on it, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
everyone had to wear their club's colours, and he's just wearing a random polo.
I did actually think that at the time. I was like, why
He doesn't.
is he not wearing a
He
shirt?
refuses to wear kits. He says it's for children.
I mean, I disagree with that.
Do you know who I saw on the train here today, Luca?
Oh, really?
I was sat there looking on my phone, and then I seen this Italian badge just stand in front of me, and I saw the body language on a quite empty tube just stop, and I was like, what's this person doing? And I looked up, and it was just Luca in a full Italian tracksuit. Like, hey! I was like, what are you doing?
I saw Luca on Friday, actually. Good man.
I love him.
The winner is at TXM. It looks like TX Mason.
TX Mason, congratulations.
Congratulations. You have just won a shirt of your choice within reason.
We're going to drop you a DM, be in contact with you, mate. And anyone else who wants to get involved, we'll definitely do more of these over on Instagram. I think it's you know what? It's a good way to give back. This is a charity donation I can get behind.
Yeah.
Not this.
They're not a charity. They're
station.
not. Sorry, our listeners aren't a charity case.
They might be.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe you don't know. Situation.
I don't know. Look, Mason, I don't want to assume anything about you. We actually got through quite a lot of admin.
Does he look
last
like
week.
he's employed?
His profile picture is him as a child standing in front of a nice looking car. It looks like a Ferrari, a Porsche.
Is he old enough to drive?
Maybe he doesn't need this shirt, bro. If that's your Porsche, Mason, then maybe it's Tom Mason. I'm just trying to work out.
Could be Tim.
Could be Tim. Could be could be Tim with a Y. Could be
Tim with a
could
Y.
be to my son.
Jesus.
Could be to my son, and that's his son.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Do you know what I realised this morning? One of the funniest people in the world has been in this studio.
Theo Baker.
No, absolutely not. The whole admin. When we had Liam on, the videographer with him was the whole admin.
No
who
way.
obviously just blew up with that content that he made. And I am like over 30, and I found it so
It was
funny.
It was
So
funny.
good.
Mate, by the way, Liam Miller,
good.
Premier League,
Unbeaten.
unbeaten player, mate.
As at this point in recording, Liam Miller has never lost a Premier League football match. It's ridiculous.
Came on, worked hard.
Why didn't he dive in at the end? You know when the lad hit the shot across the post?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dive in!
Yeah.
Commit, Liam!
It's good, though.
I
Up the
think-
bloody hole. Stay up the
I
hole.
think, obviously, listeners of the pod, if you haven't heard, we had Liam Miller on, a friend of mine, now friend of Ollie's. We're big supporting Hull this season for him. I think he's going to have a good season, mate, because even though, like, this isn't even inside knowledge, I don't know these things, but if he's not going to start like he didn't start against United, he is a rapid left winger.
Yeah, it's a good person to bring on.
It's great.
Works hard.
Whether you're 2-0 up or whether you're 2-1 down, you're going to have opportunities. So
It was funny watching, like, I very rarely watch a game and watch one player that
Yeah,
intently.
yeah.
And I was like, when he was like cutting off passing lanes, I was like, that's quality, mate.
it's class.
It's little things you just don't see when you're watching football in general.
It's class.
Liam Miller, what's his strength? Probably cutting off passing lanes when he's 2-0 up at home to Man United.
Elephant in the room. Ollie's put on weight. Crystal Palace have
I'm actually on a
lost
health kick right now.
their first football match, and Fulham, at the time of recording, are unbeaten.
Yeah.
And if you're listening in the present time, which you will be, we've just beaten Chelsea 3-1.
I said when I came in here, I'm actually really quite annoyed you haven't played yet.
Yeah, we're
because-
recording on Monday.
Yeah,
for full
so.
disclosure.
But look, we never beat Everton.
Tough team, mate.
Good team.
Good team.
Good team.
Good
Good team. We've only beaten them once in our last 24 Premier League games against them.
The thing is, it's important not to panic that you've lost, key players in the window.
One key player.
Well, one key player, but obviously you're losing Munoz, Sarr and Mateta. But I wouldn't worry about it. I think it's absolutely
We're not
fine.
losing all of them.
I think it's fine.
Sarr will stay. Clip this up.
Well,
Ismail Sarr's not leaving Palace.
is he linked to
window.
Galatasaray?
Yeah.
Because producer Jacob told us 20 seconds before we went on air that Martinelli's been agreed to join Galatasaray. So surely
No, he
they
didn't
don't
say that. He said Saudi.
Oh, my bad.
By the way, Galatasaray trying to sign Ismail Sarr, Pat Mata Sarr, and Mamadou Sarr. What's that about?
there are a lot of
Galatasaray. You're not even acknowledging that joke. That was a quality joke.
I didn't want to get involved with that. I was actually just thinking about how many Sars there are in football.
Loads. Do you reckon it's the most common
It
last
must be
name?
one of the most common surnames in football. Sar.
Apart from, like Smith,
I don't think there's that many Smiths. Alan Smith, Adam Smith.
I think Sarr is up there.
Sarr is up
Malang
there.
Sarr, Mamadou Sarr, Pat Mata Sarr, Ismail Sarr. They're all like international.
Who's the kid who was
players.
Sarr at Chelsea, centre back?
That was That's Mahmoud. They had two. That's Mamadou and Malang.
Yeah,
I think.
There's a lot of Sarrs.
Yeah, like it's like call it bloody the USSR, mate. Lots of SARS.
What's going on with you? Are you just trying shit?
Sorry, bro.
You just seeing if anything lands?
I did a podcast earlier and it was all very football and serious.
Yes, you did. You were on our good friend James Alcott's pod.
I actually gave some really good Palace insight on that. So if you want to hear Palace insight, go listen to that one.
Go check it out.
We
He
don't
did
talk about Palace
actually.
on this.
He did actually book me for that.
That's
Same
why I was
show.
confused.
He booked me, and then when I just realised you aren't even going to have played again because
Like,
it's a new manager
Yeah, it
episode.
was, yeah.
And I was like, well, I won't really have any insight to give you because we won't have kicked a ball.
It was good, actually. It was good. It's good. It's always good, as we always say in the pod. When you hear fans of other teams talking about their team, I'm like, wow, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Second time I've heard in a couple of weeks from a Man City fan that Savinho is the worst player they've had since their owners took over.
Kieran Carlin, also Man City fan, friend of the show, doesn't like him. I'm pretty sure I've heard him say he's crap.
Yeah, Luke, MCFC lad, said that to me a couple of weeks ago, and then they had Kim on.
But you want to like the whole Frankfurt getting done out of the deal for the sell-on clause? What do you think of that?
This is what I said. Also think that's just cheeky, and I don't like it as a thing. But
Tell the people what's going on there.
Sorry, so yeah, basically Savinho, Marmouche, view it as a dual deal. Because Savinho's 85 mil, in inverted commas, and Marmouche is 50 mil, in inverted commas. But that basically means that if Marmouche is less than 55 mil, I think it is, Man City don't have to pay Frankfurt anything.
Something like that, yeah.
So basically it means that Man City can save a bit of cash.
They're just inflating the price of one.
Yeah, and bringing the price down another, which I do think is cheeky. But yeah, they had Kim on and he said that Savinho's the worst player he's seen in that era. Luke said the same, and Kieran hates him too. I thought he was all right.
I don't know. I think he misses a lot of big chances from what I've heard from Kieran and seeing. I mean, he's never really done much for them, has he? He's not kicked on. But then I also get Man City fans have told me that Oscar Bob is like one of the best players they've ever brought through, and I'm kind of yet to see that. I'm hoping I'm wrong this year.
Yeah, I like Oscar
Obviously,
Bob.
we might get into that in the main topic of this podcast a little bit later.
Brush over Palace quite well there, actually.
Yeah, you did deflect. Are you going down?
No, we're not.
If you lose Sarr and Mateta's currently... Sorry, you keep saying you're not going to lose them all. Muniz isn't signing the contract, right? Sarr linked to Galatasaray heavily.
Yeah, he is. I'm not denying.
Was he involved in the squad?
No.
He wasn't involved. And Mateta
injured.
is suing you.
No, okay.
So let's just deep this.
Look,
you're not in a strong position with these three players.
Just give me a second, right? Just give me 1 second. Mateta, look, is he suing us? Not. He did sue us. Did I use... Look, it's a bit of a hook I used for a TikTok. He did sue us, kind of. He took us to court. Does that mean sue? I don't know. I'm no lawyer. But apparently Palace viewed this matter as like resolved. They're like, this was sorted months ago. This happened last season.
Yeah.
I still think we might sell him. And I'm not anti us selling... I'm actually not anti us selling any of those players, really. But I don't want us to sell all of them.
Yeah.
I'll sell one of them. I don't want to sell 3 of them. I could stomach 2, depending on the fees for them. Sarr, I think, wants to go, apparently, but like we're going to ask for mental money from Galatasaray at this stage. They're not going to pay 50 mil for him.
They might.
Munoz, I don't think they will.
Okay.
Munoz.
It's coping.
Munoz, by the way, was terrible on Saturday against Everton. He played so badly. And I do think, like, Munoz and Sarr are very similar in that they were really effective under Glasner in the way we played. Like, really direct, great athletes, running in behind, exploiting space. But under Sarge, it was very apparent the other day, we want to keep the ball a bit more. We were pinging it around at points. And Munoz lost the ball for the first goal because he got the ball in the build up, and I then realised at that point I was like, Munoz doesn't get involved in the build up ever normally. He just bombs down the right and hopes someone finds him with a crossfield pass. And Sarr's obviously a massive goal threat, scored loads of goals, was Palace legend, love him. But like I said this before about Sarr. I think if you put Sarr in a good team, you'd be like, what is this guy doing? That's why he's never like really made it at a top club.
No,
he's our level of player.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But do you not feel a little bit of panic when someone you said there panicked me on your behalf, where you used to play quite like counter-attack, transition football, now you want to hold the ball? I think Arbeloa, and obviously I haven't seen his kick a ball yet, I think he's going to be quite similar to Marco Silva, a little bit more pressing intensity, but I think he'd be foolish to come in and be like, now we're going to change the way we play. It's a bit worrying when you're losing key players under a new manager. We used to play like this and we won 3 trophies doing it. Now we're going to play a different style and we're losing. Let's say you lose 1 or 2 of those key players as well. That
But
would,
then-
if that was Fulham, I'd go like, oh, that's worrying me.
But
a
then
bit.
I kind of think about the losing key players. If we're going to change the style and revamp, like why not just sell these guys at the peak of their value? Because then we are not going to be able to get next summer in January, whenever we will not be able to get as much for Sarr or Munoz as we could now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And also, like, look, we're going to keep it a bit more. But under Glasner, we played tonight. It was so direct, like unbelievably direct football. We were not interested in keeping the ball at all, which was really bad against some teams that sat in because we just couldn't break them down. Whereas, like, when Everton were in a bit of a shape the other day, we actually we passed our way through them a couple of times, which we never did under Glasner. So it's not like vastly different, and we do have the players to do it. We have good technical players. I'm hoping some players will thrive under that as well. Like someone who I thought was good the other day, I'm not just saying this because I've backed him a lot, was Nketiah. I thought Nketiah had a good game. When he came off, we looked worse because he's like, no, he's a bit more like one touch, sharp on the ball.
Well, it's a shame as a neutral, obviously didn't watch the game.
Why
I know I had a life, but I did see much of the day. He did miss quite a big chance. That's the only thing that sticks in my head.
He didn't do much wrong
Well,
with that chance.
on his right foot. Got to finish that.
Yeah, but also like, it's a good ball over top. I think he brings it down well.
Adam Morton, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that ball.
He's so good. I just watch him and I'm like, you are just so fucking good at football.
Did Manchester City sign the wrong English midfielder?
Well, the City fan on the pod today was on his knees for Wharton.
Well, I can imagine.
He was like, we just need... And I think
you've said he's not... Yeah, but you've said
this
he's
summer
he's not for sale. Yeah.
They asked me then, like, what fee would it take for us to sell this summer? And I said it would have to be... Like, if Morgan Rogers and Elliot Anderson at the start of the window are 115, 116 million, I want 120 plus for Wharton.
But he's worth that to you. Because if you lose
right
him,
now,
you're probably going
fucked.
down.
We are completely fucked if he goes. That's why he won't go.
Yeah.
I do think he's like actually not for sale. Actually, Man City inquired and then we just went like, fuck off, bro. Get a food chain, Man City.
Get food chain.
That's just a food chain, mate.
I did see you. Yeah, to see a tweet on that.
But yes, like I'm obviously getting the heat now because we lost, and Fulham will obviously lose tonight. But
we won't.
You just get away with it.
I tell you what, I am actually realistically worried about is Brentford this season. I think they have a really good chance of Europe, and it's annoying me.
Their first goal against Spurs was unreal.
It was really good.
Did you watch the analysis of when you talk about Keane Lewis Potter?
I watched I was in a pub, so I couldn't hear it, but I saw Jamie Redknapp doing the arrows. And
he's like left back.
Yeah.
On the team sheet, he's left back. He goes into central midfield, then he goes all the way to the right wing on the touchline, and then he goes up front, and that's where he scores.
That's
and it was just
insane.
like, the understanding they have, it's like, Spurs were fucking bad.
Oh, mate.
They were terrible.
Spurs are
back.
Spurs are back.
Spurs
The Spurs are doing Spurs things.
are back.
Yeah, I read something on The Athletic about De Zerbi and his tactics and how he kind of gets in his own way.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
No.
So effectively, it said like, Brighton first season, I think they finished, where did they finish? 7th?
Yeah, but they like nearly got Champions League.
Yeah, they were like really good. And then second season, they finished 11th. And it's all to do with teams basically sussing him out. And like De Zerbi just wants teams to sort of like come at them, and teams kind of really quickly realise if you just like give them the ball, they haven't really got anything to do. So it'd be interesting to see if anybody's like well, I'm assuming if I'm looking at it on the Athletic, Premier League clubs are looking at it tactically.
Yeah.
But if you just stand off the Spurs team, like creatively, they struggle rather than letting them transition and attack.
I always think that about when teams try and like bait a press, because there's been times when Villa have played Palace over the past few years, and Emi Martinez has got the ball and he puts his foot on the ball and he tries to bait us into pressing. And there was one time at Selhurst Park, I think it was last season, where I'm not exaggerating, he had his foot on the ball for like a full minute.
Yeah.
And we just weren't moving. And he was just stood there and it was just like, who's going to go first?
Yeah.
And it was just like, and everyone was like, what the hell's going on? Like, what's he doing? And he was just stood there like,
what happened?
mental.
How did it end?
I think we actually pressed in the end. And then he just went long, I think, in the end. Anyway, so it was a whole waste of time. You know what? I've tweeted about this on TikTok about it, and they're going to get really butthurt, their fans. But Villa fans have been pissing me off recently, bro. I'm getting rattled.
You did a good TikTok on this. I'm a fan. I watched it. Didn't you speak about how competing with the Big Six, and you're like, you are competing with the Big Six.
They're like,
you
well, if these rules didn't exist,
Villa would win the league and all this.
If these rules didn't exist, you'd be light years off these teams because they would just spend like double the amount of money they're spending now. I'm just getting really annoyed by that every year.
It is true.
As a fan of a team who sells players, as you are too, this is a good mid-table club chat. And Villa fans will hate the fact I've just implied they're mid-table, but like that stature of club, we're not top of the food chain, right? If you know a player is going to leave, you plan for that, right? Like before Eze even left, we bought Pino. Like trying to think of another example. Like we succession plan. This summer, we're probably going to sign a central midfielder who then has a year before Wharton leaves.
Yeah.
We signed Riyad and Canvo before Gahey and Lacroix left. Like, so players have time to bed in. So it means that when these players go, you're not completely fucked from the get-go.
Yeah.
Villa just don't do that. They sell and then they buy and then they have these really slow starts every season. And their fans would say, and I know they'll say this, oh, because of PSR, we can't buy. We have to sell first before we can buy because these bloody rules hamstring us. Then you need to navigate the rules better. You're the only club who has this problem where you have to sell before you can buy anything, before you can buy a bloody pint. You know what I mean? It just annoys me. I'm like, no club struggles this much at PSR. Also, they are the best team outside the Big Six by a mile. They finished in the Champions League spots 2 or 3 years in a row. Won the Europa League. Like, what more do you want? You're Aston Villa. Like, Aston Villa are not that... they have never been that level of club in my life.
Yeah, I know, I hear you. And if PSR didn't exist, like you said, Man City would just go and buy, like...
Newcastle.
200... Like, Newcastle and Man City would win the league.
Yeah.
Because they just buy everyone every season.
If these rules didn't exist for just Villa, then maybe they'd push for the league. In fact, they probably still wouldn't push the league. Because it's just a natural... Like, it happens in every sport. There are just some teams that are more desirable than others. In basketball, like, players are always going to want to play for the Lakers.
Yeah.
For Warriors now, like New York, because these like big cities with prestigious teams. Miami, another one. It's like players like that. Yeah. If you went to a footballer, all things equal, even history, which is another argument itself. History, wages, manager, squad. Would you rather play for Villa or would you rather play for Chelsea?
Yeah,
they're going to choose Chelsea
or Manchester United
or Man United or Arsenal.
It doesn't matter if Villa
Spurs.
finished fourth or if Villa finished fourth and Manchester United finished eighth, and there's a player on the market that both teams are interested in. I think he still goes to Manchester United.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's just. And there was a Newcastle fan who commented on the video that was like, we're at an inherent disadvantage because of our geographical location. Like, we're not in London, so players just won't like us. Therefore, like, almost implying they need to get some sort of financial advantage to offset the fact they're in the northeast. And I'm like, but that's just life, bro.
Yeah,
like, sorry that's happened, but I'm sorry that's just your situation, and you got to just deal with that.
And it also, like, you get the rough with the smooth. There's Newcastle being that isolated, you've got this amazing support. Everybody in the city supports the same club. It's not like Fulham where I live, where you've got Brentford, Chelsea, QPR. You know, so you have to take the rough with the smooth.
These clubs poach players the whole time.
Yeah. Like
Villa are currently lowballing the fuck out of Southampton for Taylor Harwood-Bellis, who's their captain, because they're Villa and they can food chain Southampton, and there's just a food chain. Pissing me off.
Yeah.
They're also spending 96% of their revenue on wages.
Yeah.
Which is the highest in the Premier League.
96% of their revenue. Wow. Yeah, it's just mismanagement then, isn't it?
And they've also... sorry to keep ranting about this, it's just been irking me. This is like a therapy session for me.
Yeah.
Okay. They got mega fees. Morgan Rogers for 116 mil, whatever it was, is ridiculous. Konza for that much. He's the most expensive defender of 28-year-old ever by like a considerable... I think it's like Bonucci, who was like a team of the year defender, and then Konza's top. Like, I don't know, I just get annoyed a lot of the time when clubs are like, oh, wow, we have to do... I'm like, bro, just get on with it. Just get on with it. That's life. Just enjoy your time. You're in the Champions League again.
I think, though, that's like something you're really good at. Like, you're a very realistic football fan. Yeah, I think the same with Fulham, you know, like people over the last 4 or 5 years, I know some Fulham fans, a real minority, are like, oh, we need to just go do what Chelsea do. We need to just spend loads of money. And I'm like, we've just built like a £500 million stand.
Yeah.
Like, we can't go and spend loads. And we've been yo-yoing up and down for the last 5 years. Like, stability should be the goal. Build, push for a cup.
And that's what you got.
Just realistic. Like, I'm not going to win the league every year. It's just, that's, even if you want to support a team that does that, go support Chelsea.
Yeah,
exactly. Move teams, because you're not going to get that at Fulham or Palace or Villa. Like,
yeah. I saw someone say the other day when we lost to Everton, they were like, they were kind of subtweeting me. I got tagged in it, and it was like, oh, these happy clappers, who continue to praise continuous failure. And I was like, we've just won the FA Cup and the Conference League. What? Oh.
Yeah.
But like, I think there's a lot of football fans. If you don't moan constantly, you're unambitious, or you're a happy clapper, or you're on the payroll, which I get a lot. It's like, no, like, actually, I'm just realistic, and like, things are pretty good right now.
Yeah, they are. You're in the glory days.
You're
still in the glory days. You might be coming out of it when you lose half your squad, but
no, we were actually in the... PSR has taken us to a new era.
I did not sign up to host a podcast a year ago with a guy who wins a trophy every year, so it'd be nice if Palace could just have a relegation battle and just survive. That made me quite happy.
Mate, I'm supporting Fulham this year.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
I want you to win something.
We'll find out tonight. Chelsea 5-0. I'm just going to say enough scores throughout this episode so that like one of them I can clip up and be like, I did say it was 3-1.
Mate, give us some specific predictions right now. I want a really specific rundown of the game.
Well, God, you put me on the spot. I can give you like a few things that I just know are a certainty to happen. Okay.
Fulham and Chelsea will play football.
Gonzalo Garcia is going to get booked because he's just going to be pressing and he's going to like be really excited and just leave an elbow in.
I reckon he'll slip.
Leave something in
and go in on Lacroix and then go.
Yeah, one of those. Go to help him up. Lacroix's rolling around. I think Sander Berger's going to miss a chance from a corner.
Ooh, okay,
I know.
Okay.
I think Cesar Palacios is going to start left wing and get an assist.
I thought he was centre mid.
Yeah, but we played him on the wing. And what's really nice from pre-season is him and King look like they've got this little telepathic connection. They seem to swap. And then you got Oscar Bob on the other side, Gonzalo up front. So you can have them three.
Coming, mate.
Yeah. What else is going to happen? I think we win 3-1, mate. I think we win 3-1. That's my prediction. I'm putting it out there.
I hope so.
I think Gonzalo gets off the mark. Kevin off the bench. And then maybe we score from a scrappy corner. Let's go Cuenca. Why not? Cuenca just scores off a corner that deflects in the box. Boom.
Cuenca's that guy who faked a head injury at Palace, isn't he? Do you remember that?
Did he?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Last season, he went down holding his head. Ref stopped the game. He got straight back up again. The ref forced him to leave the pitch, and we scored while he was off the pitch.
Okay. Was that Cuenca?
I think so.
I don't know. I can barely remember that.
It was a shit game, mate. Palace Fulham's always a shit game.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true.
No, going back to Kasami's goal.
Yeah, that was unreal.
And Sidwell in the same game.
That's one of the only times I've ever applauded an opposition player when Kasami scored that.
Plastic, happy clapper.
I literally was a happy
just
clapper.
Enjoys just he's there for any goal, isn't it? Any goal.
How am I going to sell watching Fulham Chelsea to Amy, do you think?
Tell her Bradley Wright Phillips is doing the half-time team.
She'll go, he's a fucking nepo, baby.
He's on the punditry.
It's Bradley Wright Phillips, Brooklyn Beckham, and who's another son? Who was Jamie Carragher's son called again? Plays for Wigan. Isn't he also called James or something?
I think he's called James Carragher.
God's sake, James.
The Maltese player.
What?
He plays for Malta.
How does that work?
Jamie Carragher's son plays for Malta.
How?
Because I think his wife's dad's from Malta, so he just plays for Malta.
Maltese, not English, am I right?
Nepo baby.
Yeah. He's
Nepo grandchild.
Baby. Right, should we get into the main bulk of the pod?
Yeah, mate. We're quite positive this week. We are tackling one player we want to succeed from every club.
Yeah. And to be clear, this isn't someone who we think will succeed necessarily. This is pure vibes. But harking back to the comment earlier of, you guys have no insight. This is actually not an insightful thing at all.
No,
we're about feeling on this pod. We're all about emotions.
Yeah, I think some are. I've got a range. Some are just I like the player. Some are just they've had a bit of bad luck. Some are they need to have a good season. How do you want to kick off? I don't want to do alphabetical.
You don't?
I don't. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of AFC Bournemouth Arsenal debates.
Okay, should we go?
I think we just completely mix it up.
Okay.
But we're going to forget a team.
Well, no, we'll have to delete them as we do them.
No. I think we'll be fine. Let's start with Bournemouth. Second in the alphabet.
That's literally... you just said, I don't want to have the AFC Bournemouth debate. Let's start with Bournemouth. We're having the AFC Bournemouth debate.
Let's start with Bournemouth. Let's be smart.
Should we say the names at the same time?
For Bournemouth?
For every team.
Yeah, fine.
Let's go 3, 2, 1 and then...
go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Adam Smith.
Scott. Oh, why do you want Adam Smith to do well?
Because he's like 40. He's been at the club since they were in like League 15, and he's now in Europe. Like, it's a dream. That's amazing.
Also, good. Do you know he's an economist? Adam, not the actual one. Shares the name of the famous economist, Adam Smith.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's like the views like the founder of economics.
Adam Smith is probably one of the most common names in the country. I'm sure there's about a million.
More Adam Smiths or SARS.
There's more Adam Smiths.
Are there more Adam Smiths in the south of England or SARS playing professional football?
Adam Smiths.
Do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. It's close, isn't it?
It is close. Oh,
that could be our question of the week next week.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
Jacob, find out for us. I don't know how you'll do that, but
Alex Scott is just a bit of a. I don't really see the. He's going to. So what's the point? Like, he's a great player. Chelsea bid for him?
I just think he's on a good trajectory. You know.
Yeah, he's obviously going to get a huge move. But Adam Smith, this is a guy who's like 35 years old. That's the story at Bournemouth.
He's like Joel Ward though. Like,
yeah, but that's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking retire, bro.
No.
The thing is, like, there are some teams. I'm gonna be totally honest here. There are some teams I looked at and I just went, I don't know.
Well, it's tough when you got rivalries. Like, you're not going to sit there and be like, I really want this Brighton player.
I've got no one for Brighton for full.
Okay, let's do Brighton then. We're on to Brighton.
Yeah, no one.
Not Fabian Hertz's hair. You don't want that to come
Mate,
back?
I don't even know. Oh, it's worrying signs.
It's strange. It's very strange.
Who have you written? Oh, I know who you've written, actually. You said earlier.
Who did I say?
You said Jack Hinchelwood.
No, I said I think he will have a good season. I'm not that bothered either way. Kustalas or the other Greek lad.
One of the two.
I like Greece. Holidays there. Good.
Greece
like Greece.
golden generation, I'm hearing, by the way.
Yeah, it must be.
Zolis,
Although,
the goalie from Hull.
Mhm.
The two Brighton strikers. There's someone else as well who's good from Greece. They're actually cooking something crazy right now. I thought
Samaras,
golden generation 'cause they did win
Papadopoulos,
the
Socrates.
Euros.
Mate, I had dinner with a Greek man who owned a restaurant on the last night of being there, and he was like, Solis is crap. And I was like, what? And I was obviously didn't know anything about Solis. I said, oh, he's got like 23 assists, 17 goals in Club Brugge. And he was like, nah, he's rubbish. But
He doesn't know ball.
but he used to play pro.
So we've established that you can have been good at football and not know anything about
Yeah,
football.
that's very true.
Solis, look, it's only been one Prem game, but he would look good
He looked
again
good
the
in the
other
Community
night.
Shield, mate. He looked good. Also, like he has got the most goal involvements behind Elise and Kane in Europe last season.
Yeah, you said that on the pod the other week, and I was like, "What?" You said 40, and I thought
I think he's got like
capping.
I
It was
think he's-
40.
Yeah,
23 and 17, I'm
23
pretty
and
sure.
17, yeah. And I think that's just in the league. I think if you count the cups there, you got more. Yeah, it's
That's like
insane.
Garnacho numbers, bro.
Yeah, that is just Garnacho future numbers. Yeah, so Brighton, I've just gone with one of the Greek lads, but I do like Hinchelwood, to be fair.
Should we? I hate Jack Hinchelwood. I don't know what it is. Like, who is there? One player? Is that an irrational hatred? He does play for Brighton. Who's a player who you just like hate for like no real reason? Because I know everyone hates like Enzo Fernandez, Bruno Fernandes, whatever. Jack Hinchelwood is my like. Why do you hate him so much? But I just do. I used to hate Pedro as well. Do you remember Pedro?
I used to hate Glenn Murray because he just always celebrate like mad whenever and he'd always
Really?
score against Fulham and he'd just celebrate right in front of me and I'd be like, who is this guy? Why does he hate us so much?
That's what Papi Cisse used to do for Newcastle.
What, against you?
Yeah.
Just go nuts.
Always score, and he'd like go to the Homesdale and like dance like right in front of the ultras and stuff.
But did he not just do that for every goal?
It was still annoying.
Like, I'm sure I remember Glenn Murray, Fulham fans listening, tell me, running in front of the Hammersmith defender, shushing, ear, that, like doing 8 celebrations. He's stimming. I'm like, fuck off.
There was one year Papi Cisse did a celebration where he like put his fingers on his head like that and was like running like that. Newcastle went 1-0 up and then we won 5-1.
Oh, nice.
And he got subbed off
Was
and
everyone
everyone
doing that?
started doing that to him.
Do you know a player that I used to... a player that I feel like I've had a U-turn on is Cucurella. Now, obviously, he played for Chelsea,
Yeah,
so I
same.
used to hate him. His hair used to annoy me, which is stupid because it's 2026, you can do what you want. Then I saw a video of, like, he has his hair like that because he has a autistic child, and if he changes his hair, his child can't deal with it. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I was like, I'm like, shouting at him to get a haircut, and I'm like, that's actually just really
Didn't that
sweet.
get a fact check though? It's not true.
I don't know, but I heard it either way, and I was like, ah, fair. And then also I was just like, he's quite good. I used to think he was crap,
He has
and,
been-
and
he's
I'm
been
like,
good for
he's
you the last
actually
few years.
quite good.
And he's left Chelsea now. It's class.
Yeah, so now I'm alright with it.
Yeah, he's gone to Real Madrid. Good
And
for
I always
him.
used to see him in Surbiton.
In
I have some
where?
family that live in Surbiton near Kingston. I guess that's just where he used to live. He always used to go to McDonald's after Chelsea games.
Did he?
And I see him on Putney High Street all the time. Yeah.
What's your go-to cheat meal after football?
Um,
Not that we're pro athletes. You can choose what you want.
I do, mate. I really like a. Well, I pronounced it pho, and you told me it's like pho.
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 Pho. That just is how it's pronounced.
Pho, mate. I like pho.
I like po.
I like po, mate. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, probably a pho.
That's very healthy though.
Yeah, but it's great. It's
Yeah, but what's
good.
what's your go-to like fast
Disgusting
food?
meal?
Yeah,
Pizza, probably.
like, from where? What's the best pizza spot in London? Put you on the spot there.
See, I
Big
don't
question.
really order pizza. I don't know.
Just
I told you where I order
don't
from.
say Domino's.
No. I don't get Domino's. I don't get
Good.
Domino's. Pizza Hut. Do you know what's underrated? Pizza Express. Underrated.
Facts.
Underrated. One of my best mates
So underrated.
does this thing, and this guy has a great job. He earns a good living. He always goes out for like nice meals, and he says, "I do the Pizza Express test." You know, sometimes you get a bill at a really nice restaurant, and it's like £300 for 2 of you, and you're like, bloody hell. And he's like, "But was this actually better than a Pizza Express?"
Wait,
It does his wife's head in, but it's great.
Pizza Express is nice.
It's underrated.
Like, name me one time you've ever had a bad Pizza Express experience.
Yeah, I
Never.
haven't.
Doesn't happen.
Well, they used to do this unreal reward system, and then they clocked on to how they were just giving away too much
Yeah, but-
free stuff. I used to get free dough balls, free dessert, free coffee,
it is expensive.
upgrade
there,
to
though.
Romana for free, and it was like, mate, well, you could do all that for like £13.
They used to be a bit like Domino's though, where their menu in inverted commas was priced at whatever, but it's like everyone can get some sort of discount as long as you just have played the system correctly.
Yeah.
But like, it is expensive. I went to the one in Dulwich a few years ago, and I was like, "Fuck, that was a lot." Like, it was nice, but there's a bit of yeah.
No, I hear it. Everton, I really want Tyler Dibling to do well. I think he had
Why are
a
we talking about football?
rough start. I just thought it was a natural transition.
Oh, right. Talking of Pizza Express, Tyler Dibling.
I did go Tyler Dibling.
I've gone with similar. I've gone for Tyreek George. I was really impressed by him.
He's good.
On Saturday.
Apparently he signed for Fulham, but then it just never went through.
Yeah.
In that same window when he went on loan.
He looked really lively. Like I don't know what it was. I've watched him a few times. He sometimes looks. I don't know. He really wanted the ball. Was like very tricky and.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Tiano Barry video, Snapchat video of him filming? No, you haven't seen this. Yeah, it's great.
Wait, filming what?
He's filming Tyreek George arrive in one of those like Cypher Mercedes, blacked out Mercedes. He opens the door and he's like, "Oh, 25 million from Cobham," and Tyreek George is like, "It's just like 25 million from Cobham. Here we go." So good.
Barry is funny, mate.
He's funny.
I tweeted
the
about
dance
it.
was.
I know. I was like, wait.
Now watch me whip.
He headed it into Chris Richards' back. It was going wide, goes in, then he hits that, and he was like, it was funny because I tweeted about it, and Everton fans were being quite funny, and they were like sending a lot of like memes of Barry.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's just so many clips of him.
He's class.
And it was like,
you need more players like that.
There's one of like him playing FIFA. Oh no, it's him playing like Fortnite. And it's like, and he's like, yeah, I just fucking beat you. I'd fucking beat you like that.
Yeah.
I was like, fair. He's very memeable.
Yeah, Tyler Dibling for me. I think he'll have a good season. I hope he has a good season.
Why do you hope he has a good? We haven't really gone into like why.
I just feel like when they signed him, he never really got a chance to the team last year. He didn't really perform that well.
Don't think he came on yesterday.
So I just want him to have a good season.
On Saturday. Fair. I like. Tyreek George is just very like Palace lad coded.
Is he from South London?
He's from London. A London winger. I love you.
Is he from West London?
I think I have looked this up before. I think he might be from North London.
North London. Yeah, that makes sense for you, to be honest, mate.
I wanted him at Palace for ages. He is from he's from Camden. Yeah, North London. North London boy. Also, any English left winger I'm rooting for. I feel like that
we need a good one.
Yeah, we're missing a spark out there.
Although Gordon 2 assists for Barcelona on his debut.
Yeah, but Gordon's just like, I know Gordon was good at the World Cup, but I'm just like, oh come on, just give me something a bit more fun.
I don't know. He might become good if he has a few years there. Did you see his assists?
No. Well, I saw one of them. He like should have scored.
The second one is like a pro clubs assist. He's like running in, and the keeper's where the camera is, and he just like sweats it across to an open net.
Stat padding.
Yeah.
Should we go Sunderland next?
Let's do it. I'm gonna go Isidore for this one.
Okay.
I just kind of like his off the pitch personality from what I've seen. I've seen a few like heartstring videos of him interacting with the crowd and with the fans, and like I like him. I still think his goal at the World Cup was goal of the tournament for me.
It was.
I preferred it to the Cape Verde. I just think it was an absolute. The Cape Verde one gets a little bit of bias because you already have the perfect camera angle of it.
Yeah.
Whereas if we watched it from behind, like that Isidore one is just a rising rocket.
It was also like an inconsequential goal, really, in that game.
Cape Verde?
No, the hate. It was
for
Haiti.
Both of them were, really.
Yeah, but Cape Verde was like, it was in extra time, it was an equaliser against Argentina.
Yeah. But as the objectively looking at the goal, I liked that. But yeah.
So hard to kick a ball like that. I've gone for Chris Rigg.
Why?
Because he's just like a young, local academy lad who was really highly rated in the championship, and like, you just want to see players like that take the next step. I'm a big academy player fan. I think most people are. Although one thing that doesn't sit right with me about Brentford is they still don't have an academy. They don't have an academy.
It's weird, isn't it?
And I'm just like, that's something I really value in football. Academy and academy players coming through. And I think if you're a Brentford fan, that probably would affect your...
No one would want to play for them, though.
Yeah, but you're biased. You're a Fulham
If you're
fan.
a kid, you just go, why am I going there? I'll go Fulham. I'll go Chelsea. They're two far better academies.
Well, they don't have a choice.
What, they would have a choice.
Well, they can't. Brentford don't have an academy.
Well, to be fair, Fulham wouldn't want someone from Brentford's academy. It's pretty too low level. No, I hear it.
Actually, Tyreek Mitchell's from Brentford's academy. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah. We got him from their academy when he was like 18, I think. Maybe a bit younger. Fun fact for you. Anyway, next team. Let's go. We're just
throwing.
Are you deleting them off as we've done them, yeah?
No, I'm not taking any off, so we're going to forget.
Brilliant. I am deleting them. I'm tracking them, don't worry. Let's go for Liverpool.
An obvious one felt like Ekatike if he can come back from injury.
Yeah.
But I've gone Wirtz.
So have I. What the hell? And I thought that's controversial.
I think it is controversial because he's so expensive, and I think a lot of people would want to see him fail. But I love this. I love the player profile. I love a Wirtz. I love a Foden. Like if they can perform. I just feel a bit sorry for him, which is a bit mental because he's on good money and he signed. He had a big chance where I did think the keeper made a good save.
That was a great, and I don't think Gary Neville gave that save the
that's what I
credit
mean.
it deserved. It was
Gary
such a
Neville
good save.
said he's done nothing in the first half, and I think 8 times out of 10 that goes in.
Yeah, he was like,
That's a
keep it
great
down
save.
well. I was like, mate, it's a fucking class
It's
save.
bounced just before he's
Yeah.
tipped it up. It's a good. I love players like Wirtz, and I want him to. I kind of want to see a competitive Premier League at the top, and I'm kind of worried Arsenal are going to run away with the next 3 if we don't start seeing that, because I don't know what's going on at City. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea yet. They might be good, but we'll see. Obviously, then
They have
Liverpool,
just lost 3-1 to Fulham.
They have just lost. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Fuck.
it's because I'm in the past. Keep forgetting. But mate, I think there is something that I have no interest in Liverpool. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I would quite like to see Wirtz and Isak work. I'd just quite like to see it.
Yeah,
I'd like
I
to
know
see a
what you
good
mean.
partnership.
You want to see good football.
And they're 2 expensive players, but yeah, Wirtz feels like if it doesn't come good for him this season, what happens? Do you know what I mean? 2 full seasons, 110, 120 mil.
Also, that he does affect the dynamic of Liverpool a lot. Like, he kind of, because he plays there, it means Szoboszlai has to play deeper, which means that they lack a real 6, and it also means that him and Isak want to occupy the same spaces, so they can't, everything's just it's very imbalanced.
And I worry under Iraola with how press intense he is.
Yeah.
Can he do that? Is
They
he
weren't
that player?
pressy yesterday, although I suppose Newcastle didn't really have the ball, did they, at all? It was quite difficult to judge, I thought, Liverpool yesterday, because it was such a weird game. It's a great game to watch, but it wasn't like they went 1-0 down instantly, and then they were basically losing the entire game.
I like what I saw from Newcastle though.
Yeah,
I think it backs our point of everyone who was going, they're going to go down. I was like, I mean, they probably should have beaten.
We know ball on this podcast, mate.
And it's only us that said that.
We know ball.
I think a lot of people did. I feel like Newcastle will be the most split team where people either go, they're getting relegated or they're finishing in Europe.
Yeah, I can't believe James
Up there
Walcott
with
thinks Fulham are going to finish 8th. Did you see that?
Mate, I know he's gone big on it. He's gone very big. I like it. I was on TalkSport this week and I said to Darren Bent that we'd finish in Europe, and he didn't. He wasn't so sure. But then they went on to be like, where do you think Fulham will finish? They were like, mid-table 10th. I'm like, and this is what is doing my absolute head in about Brentford. They even said on the TalkSport show, they went, Brentford last year, how good Brentford did. They really pushed for Europe, got unlucky. They finished a point above us. 1 point. A singular point. We missed out on Europe by 2, they missed out by 1. Why did Fulham not have an amazing season? Never gets spoke about. But you also then everyone goes, Fulham, yeah. They both said, Cundy said they finished 10th. I was like, so how are we in trouble? I don't know. We're a bit of an unknown. I get it. We are an unknown. I understand this. But
should we go on to
Fulham?
Brentford?
Why don't we just Fulham? No, fuck that. Let's do Fulham first. It makes sense.
Oscar Bob.
I did write Oscar Bob down, but I'll go someone else. Why do you want Oscar Bob to do well, Ollie?
I really rated him when he was at City. I really remember watching their opening game last season away at Wolves. It was like Bob, Haaland, Reinders, and I was like, "Damn, Oscar Bob is here." And he's just never kicked on. Really, I think there are some players, a lot of players here, just who I think are really good and could be really good. And I think if they were good, it'd be great for the Premier League.
Yeah.
And Oscar Bob is possibly top of the. If I look at the list I've got left here, he's possibly top of the list in terms of if he became really good.
Yeah.
That would be the best for the league. Do you know what I mean? Fulham are a young and exciting team, and you want.
We are, yeah.
There are quite a lot of players I want Fulham. I want to do well for Fulham this year.
Yeah, there is a lot of players there. No, I hear it with Bob. I think Bob, he just needs a bit of confidence. He does everything in the build-up right, and I'm really hoping to see the best version of him with this Palacios, with King, with Iwobi, with Gonzalo, because...
Will he start, Bob, do you think?
Yeah, he has to. Okay. We don't have another right winger. We're going to have to sign another right winger, which does slightly worry me.
Do you want Ismaila Sarr?
I'd take him. I would absolutely take Sarr. I'll give you a Red Bull. What do you think?
What a Red Bull?
The citrus
Jan
one.
Diamante?
No.
Okay.
I can't get that anymore.
We could talk about it after.
I have a think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bob just needs to pull the trigger in front of goal, man. He's just one of those. He looks nervous.
Yeah.
He did it for Norway against Brazil. I said it on the pod before. He did it for us. Even played this unbelievable little ball, Palacios, in pre-season against Stuttgart to Bob. And he's on the 6-yard box, and you can see the tentativeness, and he just puts it at the keeper. You're like, where's that Elanga killing head, that finish?
I mean, yeah, well...
That sort of level, though.
Yeah, I take your point. But I think if the word Elanga and killing edge, that was his first goal for Newcastle.
No, I know. But I'm using that goal as an example. That Bob gets himself into a lot of positions like that and doesn't seem to be able to finish. But my Fulham pick is Josh King. And I think,
obvious reasons, right? Academy lad.
Yeah, but I also think he got so unlucky last season. Football sometimes is the difference between having a really good season and just like what I think a lot of people would say was he had a good breakout season, but scored against Chelsea and then it was that weirdly disallowed goal. He had a goal against Villa, I think was disallowed. He had a goal, well, not a goal to be fair, but Vardio in the 5-4 game cleared it off the line in the pissing rain in like the 93rd minute. And you're looking at that and you're thinking, how does that kick on for him? If he's scored against those teams, he has his chest up and he's been really unlucky. So I think it'll be great to see him have a good season, and Arbeloa seems to really like him. So we'll see. We'll see if he can make that position his own and score some goals.
Should we go on to Brentford now?
Shout out Kevin as well. Yeah, Brentford. I've not been immature here. Not like you with Brighton where you've just said, I don't care.
I said no one in capital letters.
I want Brentford to crash and burn, but this Fulham fans probably won't like it. I'd quite like to see Carvalho have a good season.
You stumbled over that word, then you
know,
nearly couldn't get it out.
I feel a bit sick saying it.
Why?
I feel sorry for
Is he
him.
not a bit of a Judas?
Yeah, he is. But right, I think we objectively look at football well on this podcast, and he left us to go to Liverpool, which nobody begrudged. Like, you're like, fine, like you're going to do that. You're going to go play for Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool destroyed his progress. Like, I don't know what they did to him, but they just killed his confidence. Like, I was looking at one of the best players to come out of the Championship that I've ever seen for Fulham. Like, he was unbelievable. Could have had a season with us in the Prem, chose to go there and just did nothing and got rotted. And I felt sorry for him. Then he was available. We didn't want him. No one seemed to want him. He went to Germany. Obviously, if Brentford pick him up, I can't hate on it. He's got a career. He's got
he has to play football.
I can call him a Judas and be like, I shouldn't do that. But what's he going to do?
Also, he's even played for Brentford, really.
That's what I mean, though. I wouldn't. What I would like him to do is, during Brentford's relegation scrap, he gets some great minutes in his legs. He plays well.
Gets 5 goals, 8 assists.
Mate, he scores 15, but Brentford go down.
Yeah.
And he gets a big move off the back of it.
To Fulham, who have just won the Prem.
Oh, I don't know if we could take him back. I like him, but I don't know now. And also
Really?
Josh King, bro. I'm not having him over Josh King.
Pathway.
So, I don't know, maybe Real Madrid or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I've gone for... This is a bit of a weird one. Maybe I want him to get the recognition I think he deserves. Matthias Jensen.
Okay.
Every time I watch Brentford, he is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Norgard got a lot of love when he was there. Then obviously the strikers get a lot of love, but their midfield is like so functional. Jensen's a really good player.
Yeah, I hear it.
And again, I watched him on Saturday and I'm like, you're quality. Like you're a really good footballer, and no one talks about him. I've never seen him linked to a move anywhere. Like, I just like him.
How old is he?
He must be in his 30s. Probably.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's not linked.
I just think he's very underrated. He kind of reminds me a bit of James MacArthur at Palace, where like I watched him, like, you're technically one of the best players on the pitch, but no one is talking about you with any sort of like love. I just don't like it. So shout out Matthias Jensen.
Yeah, I don't know.
My guy.
Should we go Hull?
Oh.
We also have completely forgot what we were doing, which was the 3-2-1 and say the name.
Oh yeah.
But is that good for a podcast?
No, probably not.
Would you really want to hear 3, 2, 1? Yeah,
I did think that. Well, it's going to be good for this one because the answer is obvious.
3, 2, 1. Liam Miller. Liam Miller.
Why? Because he's a friend of the show.
We do love him. And I also, obviously, seen the sacrifice. We had him on one of our very early episodes of the pod.
We did.
We've seen everything he went through, like the ACL and obviously all that. You don't see that side of football as often, and seeing how emotional it got him. And there's a great video on Hull's website if anyone's interested, and YouTube channel where Liam comes back and he's like bursts into tears when he gets the all clear to play. But you know another player, Ollie McBurney.
Mate,
so obvious, but I love him.
Can I just say that the way the commentators were speaking about Ollie McBurney in the game on Saturday, it was like he was like homeless last week. He'd go past a man, they'd go, "Oh my, what is brilliant!" I'm like, he's a Premier League footballer. That was his 97th Premier League appearance.
But he played.
He played.
There was a dribble, if that's what you're talking about, where he went past like 4
Yeah, but
players.
he'd just hold the ball up, and they'd be like, "Wow, Ollie, look at him, look at he has just done that." I'm like, yeah, he's actually already scored twice against Man United in his career. I was just really annoying me. It was classic like Fletcher McCoy, it's just their fucking banter. Shut up, bro.
Yeah, he's good, man. I can't believe he didn't go to the World Cup for Scotland. That's a joke. Ollie McBurney.
Is he Scottish? I know he looks and sounds
Ollie
Scottish,
McBurney.
but
Of course he's Scottish.
There must be a reason for that.
Do you know Ollie McBurney's played for Man United?
No, I didn't know that.
He won, and this is a cyclical moment for the podcast, he won the Milk Cup. Ever heard of it?
Did you win that?
When he was, I don't know what team he was at, but Man United signed him when he was like 17 for a week to play in this cup. And he scored like 5 goals in the cup. They won it, It's part of like loads of those academy. I mean, I can't remember some of the names in it, but they would have been good players in it. And yeah, then they just didn't. They just let him go back to his club.
Well, they also apparently he did work experience at Man United when he was like 13. They said that on the commentary again. They're like, and now look, now he's playing against him. Like, he is a professional footballer. He is a fairly established top flight footballer. This is not some mental story. It's not like they're playing Macclesfield in the FA Cup. I get it. If you're doing that, and it's like, oh, he's actually a bloody
Man United fan from and
he's by days he's a teacher, but now it's like, no, Ollie McBurney is a professional footballer, has been for years. He scored 19 goals in the Championship last season. It was driving me insane. Oh God, they're just you know what?
That's
like, it's funny the little U-turn. Remember Ali McCoy used to be like everyone loved Ali McCoy. So I feel like people now do find him quite annoying.
I love him.
I just find him like maybe just Fletch.
I think he's a victim of his own success because he's on too much.
Yeah,
he's on so much.
It's like Mika Richards.
When you're on everything, people tend to turn on you a bit.
One thing Mika Richards said yesterday in Newcastle Liverpool, he was talking about, I think they were talking about defending a quick winger.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, if I was defending Gareth Bale, I'd just let him have it. I'd just stand off him. And I was like, like one of the best long shot takers in Premier League history. You just stand off him. I was like, yeah. I mean, look, he was a fresh footballer. But I just thought, like, that's an interesting way to defend him.
Gareth Bale could do two things in that situation. One, cut in and bang it from 30 yards, as we've seen a million times.
Yeah.
Two, kick the ball behind you and run past you. If you just let him have it with space behind
he was
you.
Like,
what does that mean?
I'd stand off him, just let him have it. I was like, okay, interesting tactic for a player who won the PFA Player of the Year twice. Sure thing. Although, in his PFA, sorry, I'm going to tangent. In his PFA Player of the Season campaign, I think he scored 5 goals in his first one and got like 5 assists.
Bale.
And he won PFA Player of the Year in 2011.
Or he won...
No, player.
Yeah, but football was better back in the day.
10 goal contribution. Made Garnacho. I'm telling you, put Garnacho in that period. He's basically Gareth Bale.
Was it you I saw retweet something on that where it's like a nostalgia clip of all these Premier League strikers, like, oh my God, like Defoe, Heskey, scoring all these, Peter Crouch, we had it so good, and you were like, there will be compilations of like Mitrovic, Mateta.
Yeah, Eagle Thiago, Watkins. And people are like, wow, we're in a golden era.
This is golden era strikers.
That was me.
Yeah,
and they're like, are you saying that Watkins is as good as Drogba? I was like, no, I'm obviously not saying that, but saying people are so nostalgic. People have been getting all nostalgic about Todd Cantwell recently. We've seen loads of Todd Cantwell clips. Jacob will like that one, Norwich. But like, yeah, let's be honest, like Todd Cantwell was good for like 4 games in the Prem when they came up.
He's such an average.
Yeah, he just scored a couple goals. He did nothing else.
I did actually see a post. I think it was Versus did a post on him, like Todd Cantwell stand up or something like that.
Yeah, it was like, oh, shut up, bro.
Yeah, I did see that.
Versus. No, we like Versus on this podcast.
I do.
Who should we go for next?
Let's go Forest.
I've gone serious here.
Go on.
Murillo.
I have Murillo as well.
Murillo's ready to make that next step in his career.
I have Murillo as well.
Show us your top centre-back and leave that bloody club.
I like him. I filmed with him. I think he's a really nice guy. Yeah, he's cool.
That's all we need to say.
That's literally all I've got. I think Murillo's the obvious choice. There's a few players there like
Gibbs White,
McAtee,
Chris Wood. Do you like Chris Wood?
Yeah, you can't not like Chris Wood. You got to respect the grind, respect the work. Been there for so long.
He kind of falls into like the Brian Brobby category for me of like, yeah, we fucking get it. Chris Wood.
But I do fall victim to enjoying the odd Twitter compilation of Chris Wood. What's that one where I think he's playing for New Zealand, where he's just like chesting the ball out of like the sky constantly.
Who's he playing? Like, he's really playing against like bloody.
Yeah, I know, but no, he was playing someone good. I don't know if Jacob, have you seen it? He's like the ball is just, you can't even see it, and it's just boom perfectly on his chest, down on his sole of his foot, and then just rolling it off. And I do enjoy that sort of that. He's a bit Drogba-esque without the finishing.
All the pace. All the left foot.
He's got a bit.
They both play football. That's for sure.
Players.
Should we go for Coventry?
Matt Grimes.
What? Just the way you said that.
Because
was really funny.
Why? You could go like Rigoni. You could go like Rigoni or something. I don't know, but like Matt Grimes is captain. He's never been in the Prem. He's like 31, is he now? 32, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
So it might just be his first time up there. And I don't know. I just feel like players like that, again, kind of similar to the Adam Smith logic. I'm like, go on, lad.
Yeah,
go on.
like
You've made it, finally. Go and prove yourself.
I think I've not really gone for that logic with anyone, but I do like it.
Well, I've gone split. Some are young, some are older. There's different reasons. Yeah.
Mine are all pretty young. I've gone for, actually, he is quite old. I've gone for Awani.
Why?
Because I really like Awani, and he had a bit of a tough time at Forest after that first season. And I'm not saying like they shouldn't have sold him. They've done the right thing. They got good money for him. But it'd be good if he like had a good season, scored some goals, because he's very popular in football, I think. Did you see that they did a very nice farewell video for him
Didn't
Forest.
see it.
It's
No.
really good. Like loads of ex-players and teammates like sending in really nice messages. Although, here's my next gripe. I saw some Newcastle fans being like, "See, look, that's how you leave a club, Bruno G. That's how you leave." And I'm like,
It's not
if
safe.
Newcastle did a video about that for Bruno G, they'd be like, "What are you doing? He's going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Arsenal." Like, it's fine for a player to leave like that if they're crap.
Yeah.
And I want to use like their third choice striker.
Yeah. It's like a down. Yeah.
If like I don't know, if we sold Mateta and we did that, if we sold Mateta to like Villa
Yeah.
and we did that, I'd be like, that's a bit weird. Like he's going to like one of our not rivals, but like he's going to another Prem team who like
Yeah, it's
we're
just
on a,
not the same as Bruno
Yeah.
G, is it? It's like when Shomer Ollie left or something and went to
Yeah.
League One.
Yeah, you're like,
not gonna-
oh, bye.
Oh, that's nice.
But if
isn't
you're
it?
like, if the player's like kind of upgrading their
It's
career,
not Isak, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
If Isak leaves, yeah, you're not going to be like, well, we should say bye to him properly,
Yeah.
guys.
mate, I'm so gutted he didn't take the penalty yesterday. When
Why didn't he?
he would have
Oh.
100% missed.
Do you think?
Oh, mate, the booze he got was mental. Did you see them
Yeah, I
when he
did.
arrived? They were like, rat, rat, rat,
Yeah.
rat.
Soberslai's cold with it though.
Mate.
That pen was cold.
He puts all of his pens in the same place. You can't
Yeah, he
save
just
it.
didn't care. Yeah.
It is good.
The only time he's
good
ever missed in 2 penalties is just hitting the post and the bar. So the keeper doesn't save
He
it.
took it so
I say
well.
that like it's a really good thing. He still missed, but you know,
Yeah, but he's never
keepers don't save
had
it.
a penalty saved.
Yeah.
Who next? You pick the next two.
Should we go Leeds?
Yeah. I feel like I've got a bit of a boring answer here.
James Trafford feels like the boring answer, but
That's
I
what
think
I've written down.
he just will have a good season.
Yeah.
Like he already has. Started
He's
well.
so weird. Have you seen his interviews?
Yeah, I'm really confused. He's like an in-betweeners character.
Yeah, when he was
Like, what's
talking about
going
like, oh, fans get so bogged down in like where you are in the Premier League. You know, you go up to who cares?
Yeah.
People are like, I care actually. I care deeply about that.
Yeah, he's
like Cal the Dragon.
Yeah, I have seen that comparison.
He is.
I've seen that comparison. I think he'll be in goal for England though at the next tournament, mate. I think he's
Yeah.
so good. I was a bit gutted Fulham didn't go for him, to be honest.
Oh, he
I
could have
thought we
gone.
should have gone there.
He could have gone somewhere better than Leeds.
Leeds.
With all due respect to friends of the show, obviously.
Yeah, I went Harry Wilson, mate, to show him a bigger person.
No, you didn't.
I did. I haven't got any bad feelings towards Harry Wilson.
So if Harry Wilson scores like 15 goals this year and Leeds finish above you, you're not going to feel a bit gutted.
I think I'd be more annoyed at Fulham for not getting the deal done.
Really?
Like, I don't blame the player.
I suppose like he didn't like force his way out, did he?
No, not at all. And I'd like pretty much, let's just say I know he wanted to stay.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it just never, the club didn't play ball for
in the
whatever
know.
reasons. So for that reason, and I like him a lot, man. He did a lot for Fulham, and
Good hair.
it's kind of like what you're saying with certain other, like kind of the Bruno G sort of like when players leave, or like I don't
Don't begrudge
hate him for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like fuming. I can understand what happened, and I hope he has a decent season. There you
You
go.
are-
Bigger person,
You're so mature, mate.
bigger person.
That's what we do here. That's why I wrote no one for Brighton, because we're just mature like that. Let's go for Villa. I have cheated a bit here.
Oh, Villa's just like my god. You know what I'm going to say for Villa, man. My goat. He's like my favourite player. I've spoke about this like 4 times on the pod.
Are you being serious?
Yes, come on. It's like you don't know me. It's like you don't listen.
Mate,
bro.
you said before at the pod that you were like, who the hell do I put for Villa?
No,
That's
I
what
didn't,
you were
bro.
saying.
That wasn't Jacob. That was Jacob. You know how much I love this player. This is why Amy spends so much time away from you, bro. You don't listen.
You don't listen.
You don't listen.
Who is it? Have you gone for?
John McGinn.
Oh, right. Yeah, but like...
We literally did a Premier League draft and I put him right wing.
Do you,
I love John
how
McGinn.
many times have you mentioned John McGinn on the pod?
A lot. Somebody comment and let me know. I think
I bet it's not many.
15.
That's not that many to mention a Premier League footballer a year into a podcast.
I love John McGinn. Let it be known now
Okay,
that I love John
I
McGinn.
will remember that.
I want John McGinn to score 50 Premier League goals.
That would be good. And he does
I
his
think
little-
I just think he's great. I think he's so good. And if you haven't watched, although it is kind of World Cup hangover-y, if you haven't watched Kevin Bridges' documentary with John McGinn, you should watch it.
I haven't watched
One
it.
episode, they go to Brazil and things like that. John
Very random.
McGinn
I saw an advert for that. I was like, what? I don't know.
It was good, mate. It was a good little doc. But yeah, John McGinn is just everything I love about football. He just doesn't look like he should be a good footballer, but he is.
Maybe he is. Yeah. I've gone for somebody who doesn't technically play for them yet. He's probably going to move there.
Someone who's going to move to Villa.
Yeah.
What position?
Striker. He's not Mateta. To be clear.
Nicholas Jackson.
I love Nicholas Jackson. I think Chelsea are
Yeah.
mental for selling him.
Yeah,
if they
but
do.
I agree, but I just don't think the player wants to stay. Danny Welbeck and João Pedro are ahead of him in the pecking order.
Do you think Danny Welbeck is ahead of João Pedro?
Yeah, I think
ahead
so.
of Nicholas Jackson
Yeah.
in the pecking order?
I mean, they're different, aren't they? You can bring them on in different situations, but I think either way, I think Danny Welbeck's ahead. Like, he's not. Would you leave Brighton unless that's what the conversation was? You wouldn't leave. I don't think Danny Welbeck would leave Brighton to become Chelsea's third choice striker. I think he could accept being second choice, playing in the cups, coming off the bench. Third choice means you're getting like 5 minutes every month.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, you're never playing.
But Nicholas Jackson's better than Welbeck.
Probably, but different. Has Nicholas Jackson ever scored more goals than Danny Welbeck has in a season?
Welbeck's
Do you know what I mean?
record is not that good.
I know he doesn't score that, but is Jackson's? What's the most goals
Well,
Jackson scored in a Prem season?
Let's have a look, shall we? Let's go on FootMob.
I do agree with you, though. Jackson's great. And I think, yeah, with Ollie Watkins looking like he's going to leave, mate. Did you see the interview with Emery?
Yes. Where he's like,
Wow.
silence.
But then the after,
He's so
did you
funny.
see after?
Yeah,
when he, so
yeah.
he goes like, oh,
Bit weird from Watkins, that.
well, I understand it. I think Villa fans would hate it. But Ollie Watkins is a player that was is it Exeter? Yeah, Exeter. He's been in the lower leagues till he was, I'm assuming, 24. Like, this isn't somebody who we don't realise hasn't been on Prem money since he was 20. Like, he's probably looking at it and going, this is a cash grab. I need to go to Saudi,
True.
make 400 grand a week for 3 years, and then I can retire my whole family. So Villa fans are going to hate that. I would hate it if it was Fulham and I was in this similar success to Villa. But objectively, it makes sense. It's for him. Like, he's not. And also, I think you might go, oh my God, England Euros next 2 years. As proven with Tony, you can still make the squad easily. He's still England's second best striker.
Yeah,
If he's banging 40 goals in Saudi League, like, it's not going to hurt his chances.
Yeah. Danny Welbeck's best ever scoring season was last season with 13. And Nicholas Jackson's best is 14 in the Prem.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree that Jackson might be a better player. He's a bit more wasteful.
He's basically he's very similar to Watkins, actually.
Yeah.
Runner,
yeah.
stretch defence, is good facilitator, misses chances, but gets a lot of them.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think he needs to go. I mean, fucking hell, man. Villa needs some players. That Villa team yesterday.
Well, they're
was
missing a
honking.
lot. They are missing a lot of players at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Through like injury and
Good start for Garnacho, though.
benched.
37 games to go. You know, he could still do it. Was it
Who
30
the
goal
hell is
contributions,
Hemmings?
Jacob? 30 goal contributions.
Who is Hemmings
in
and why
37
is he
games.
why is he playing left wing? Who the hell was that?
That's-
You got Starboy Garnacho on the bench, bro. My Starboy. Thing is, I've gone so big on this
You wanna
prediction
redact
now.
that?
No, that's my Starboy.
Your star boy, yeah?
We've spoken a lot about Chelsea in that a little bit because of Garnacho.
Yeah.
Obviously, should we go for Chelsea now?
Yeah. Chelsea, mate, I've gone Enzo Fernandez. I think he's really misunderstood and he's absolutely not a total prick.
Good.
Yours?
That's
I
good
don't know.
banter.
Obviously, fuck him. Is Henderson in the discussion? Jordan Henderson, right? Hear me out.
No, yeah, I hear.
I actually gave this some thought on the tube. I was thinking, he left Liverpool too early, right? Carragher's said that, and I do agree. Carragher's given a good point on it. He's like, he should have just stuck around and been a player. He'd probably still be there.
Yeah.
Like he's probably still getting to this fucking midfield.
Yeah.
It's another 4
He
years.
probably is, actually.
And he went to Saudi for the money. Whatever happened personally or professionally out there, he didn't even end up capitalising on that financially because he had to move back to Europe sooner than he should have. So that was a whole waste of time. Ajax, then he did good at Brentford, but I feel like his time at Liverpool's not remembered as it should be. So there's a part of me that thinks if he does well for Chelsea for 2 years, maybe he gets some flowers at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a player that I think gets quite
PR's
clowned.
bad.
He gets disrespected. His PR's bad for his own reasons, right? Like, you can't make that move and force your way out of Liverpool.
Yeah.
And
But also from his football ability. But he is just a bit of... Didn't he not win... He won like a Football Writers Player of the Year.
he was on the cover of FIFA with Hazard, I think, once.
Messi. He won cover with Messi.
Was it Messi?
Yeah. I mean, I've never liked Jordan Henderson.
But this is what I mean. I think I kind of agree. But like, we're laughing at him. He's on the cover with Messi.
Yeah, but like
maybe he deserves some respect.
One
I
of
don't
my
know.
like prominent football memories is watching Euro 2016. We drew with someone 0-0 in the group. Can't remember who it was. I remember Jordan Henderson played in central midfield that day,
Yeah.
and I was at my mate's house, and I was just crashing out. I was like, "This guy's fucking shit." That was 10 years ago. He's still knocking about for Chelsea.
But this is what I mean. He can't be that bad.
I know.
Like,
But
maybe we're wrong.
I mean, look, he obviously is good at something, whether it's talking or
The
what.
arm thing's not helped himself either. I mean, this
No.
whole meme culture. Yeah. The other player I wanted to shout out was Tosin Adarabioyo, mate. I think really good level up. It's been told that Chelsea are trying to get rid of him.
It's just because he unfollowed you.
Yeah. And he tweeted level up after he left Fulham to join Chelsea and then basically passed the ball into his own net and hasn't played since.
Yeah, he is shit.
Serious level up.
I've gone for Romeo Lavia.
Yeah, makes sense. Just don't see him
Love
staying fit
Lavia.
though.
No, I
Aren't
know.
you linked with him Palace?
No, I said that I wanted
Or
to
do you
buy
just-
him. I
Sometimes
still
just,
do.
Ollie just waffles so much. Sometimes I think they're transfer rumours. I'm probably going on like loads of other shows in the week and going,
You could aggravate
Ravia
it.
Palace, man.
That's basically what Ben Jacobs does for a living. You just hear someone say something and he goes, yeah, sweet. Guess that's a rumour now.
gonna run with
Gentleman's
that.
agreement with Adam Wharton. Fuck off, Ben Jacobs. If you're listening, stop listening to this podcast right now. I hate you.
Should we do Palace?
Sorry.
Should we do Palace?
Yeah, we already know my answer to Palace. I'm dying on this hill, Eddie Nketiah.
I knew you were going to say Nketiah.
Come on, Eddie. Have you seen? Do you remember that guy who reacted to one of our clips?
Oh, the little troll.
The guy who was like when we spoke about Mbappe being
The guy who
top
doesn't
10.
open his curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reacted to Jack Durkin, friend of the show's video where it was like
I like
hot
Jack.
takes at
Yeah.
Zach Jalab shoot. It was like every Premier League fan does a hot take. He reacted to all the hot takes apart from mine because mine was Eddie Nketiah and Brennan Johnson score a combined 30 Premier League goals and he didn't even react to it. I think because he probably saw it and just went, what the fuck can I even say about that?
Does that guy just hate on people's content? Is that
It's my worst content. He does it in the guy, Joe Connor Cole. Have you ever seen him? He's like another version where it's like,
No.
oh, I've been tagged in this so many times. Let me react to this guy's opinion. I disagree. I'm like, okay, great, but why should I value your opinion more than this
Sick, bro,
guy's?
yeah.
He's like, well, he said something the other day where he was like, I don't know. I'm just like, I really don't like your content being pure. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like reaction YouTubers started to get like a really bad name for themselves. Remember, like when Will Any.
I remember
and stuff?
Simon Miniminter was quite outspoken about it.
Yeah.
In the day, he was like, I think he said, and apologies if I'm putting words in his mouth. You might remember. He said commentary YouTubers need to get
Commentary. That's it.
commentary
Yeah.
YouTubers need to like.
He said it
Stop.
to Jack, I remember, and then that was a big thing.
Yes.
Jack made
Yeah.
It's basically just the football version of that. It's like I haven't got any of my own content, so I'm going to react to your
And just
content
hate, yeah.
and just say that I think you're an idiot, and I really don't like it.
The
as a
best
view.
content that's ever existed in the reacting sphere was Deji. Because Deji just used to like put himself like South Park Cartman in the top right, and he'd just watch somebody else's like 15-minute YouTube video and basically never pause, interject, comment,
Or
or
just
anything.
laugh.
He'd just be there going, huh. And then the end it would just go to full screen. Anyway, thanks guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Comedy Shorts Gamer. It's like you've just watched, you just ripped off someone else's content.
Is it him that did the video where it's like him reacting to KSI, reacting to
I
him
think that's
watching
when
the video?
just reacted to reacting to reacting.
Is them all just laughing?
That's like my favourite South Park episode ever, man, where Cartman's just going around reacting to things.
I haven't seen
Oh,
that.
it's class. He's just like in the he's like, Cartman, bruh! What's up, bruh? The whole time, mate. If you haven't seen it, it's great. I love it.
Who's your Palace one?
I actually just wrote, I don't really care.
You can't give an answer for Brentford and not for Palace.
I don't really care, though.
Yeah, I don't care about
mean, Palace
half
have
these
players
teams.
like-
Bro,
Palace have players
Ipswich.
I
You don't give a
like.
fuck about Ipswich.
Okay, well, Palace are players I like. How did you not say Brennan Johnson for Everton? Ooh.
Well, look, I don't want Brendan Johnson to do that well.
I just realised that. I like Wharton. I just don't really care.
What about?
I think because you talk about Palace so much, I'm like, I don't even need an opinion on this.
Let me throw some names at you who you might like.
Yeah.
Chris Richards.
He seems alright. He came into my head when I did that shoot.
Daichi Kamada.
I don't care. I'm indifferent. Couldn't
Jeremy
care less.
Pino. World Cup winner. Tough first season in the Prem. What about
I don't care, bro.
Jorgen Strand Larsen? Eddie Nketiah.
Bro, I just don't care. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it
bloody
is.
podcast you are, bro.
I had an answer for Carvalho. I didn't have an answer for.
Just name a player. Come on. That I haven't just named, preferably.
Hughes. Want him to have a really good season. Top player.
Well, he just falls it. That's the same.
Breakout star.
That's the same logic you have like Adam Smith and bloody.
Well, except he's played in the Prem for like 6 years now, hasn't he?
Adam
How long
Smith.
have you had him?
Yeah, Will.
No, Hughes.
Oh, Will Hughes. Yeah. Yeah, but so's Adam Smith.
Yeah, true. No, but my logic with Adam Smith is they're in Europe, so I want him
Yeah,
to do
no,
well
Palace
in Europe.
actually aren't in the Europa
I want him
League,
to
so
do
it's
well
fine.
in Europe. Yeah, but he's already won something. He's already done something.
No. Will Hughes has played loads.
Let
of
Adam
League
Smith
football.
have his European trophy, bro. Stop
Mate,
gatekeeping
Adam Smith
it.
needs to go back to bloody economics, mate. As far as I'm concerned, he's too old for this.
Right, City, Manchester City.
I've written two. There's only one City left, actually, on the list. I wrote two players down. I'm gonna back my boy Jeremy Doku. I want him to have like a really big like output season where people go, okay, you actually are one of the best left wingers in the Premier League. I really do think he is.
You're really big on him, and I kind of agree. I think he's great. A lot of people aren't sure on him.
Well, this actually reminds me.
People
The
hate
same
him.
guy I just spoke about, who I have just been bitching about, Connor Cole, did a video. Ben Black did a video talking about like how scary Man City squad was, and a lot of it was nonsense. He said Ruben Diaz is back. Ruben Diaz is washed, bro. He also said Gavardio's the best defender in the Prem. Mental. He says in the video, Jeremy Doku is the scariest 1-versus-1 player in the world. And I was like, I actually think that's a fair comment.
Yeah, Yamal.
He's definitely up there.
Yamal would scare you.
And this guy was like,
Elise.
what?
Elise and Yamal.
Doku is way better 1-on-1 than Elise is. Elise is better at football, 100%.
But Elise will just do
100%.
Elise is just going to cut in and Yamal's the scariest player in world football 1-on-1. That's a fact. Because he's going to flip-flap it through your legs and you're going to be on the floor and then he scored. Elise is going to cut past you and bang it top left.
Doku's better at 1-on-1 than Elise is. Elise is miles better when he gets to space.
I just don't think, I think
better.
Doku doesn't have the end product.
Yeah, I know,
really
but I get
matters.
that. But I mean, like,
so he might go past
if
you,
you're
but then he puts
facing
it out
up a
for a goal kick.
defender, I think Doku is the last player I would back a defender.
He's definitely up
to
there. In the
ball
Prem, I
off.
can't think of someone who's ahead.
Anyway, so I just thought it was, So basically, to go back to what I said earlier, stop reacting to other people's content, make your own content. I'm sick of it.
But does Doku need a break, like a big season?
I think he does. I think he does. People don't. You said people don't rate him. People only care about his numbers. His gravity is every time he plays. He's injured though at the moment. So
I think the player on this list who's needs a good season the most out of any club is Elliot Anderson.
I don't agree with that.
I think he's got the hardest job. I argue that he's maybe got the hardest job in world football right now. Replacing Rodri, there's the biggest fall-off. We spoke about it last week. There's no bigger fall-off position to position than Rodri is the best 6 in the world. Maybe you've got Vitinha next best 6, but he kind of different player profile. Elliot Anderson could have done with a season of playing alongside Rodri, whereas now he's replacing Rodri. I mean, first game of the season he got hooked at half time, but
no, he didn't get hooked.
He got injured. Yeah, it wasn't half time either. I know it was early.
So you lied.
But he also didn't have a good community shield, and I really like him. I want him to have a good season. I just think that's why he's on my list. I want him to succeed, but it's a big jump.
But surely, I think he gets he'll get a lot of grace. Everyone knows Rodri is so good, and also they're going to sign. Another player I had on my list was Buadi, who I really like Buadi, Anderson, and one more. Like there's only 3 players to replace. Well, not just Rodri, but I think there'll be a level of understanding for Anderson. Like it will take him a bit of time.
I hope so, but when you're 120 mil and you're English, I don't think you get that sort of understanding.
Yeah, I guess time will tell. You know who does need a big? You know who I think needs a big season more than anyone at City? Phil Foden.
So obvious.
Phil Foden. If he has a bad season this year, I reckon they might sell him.
Yeah. He actually got unlucky not to get an assist. Played a lovely little flick under his leg. Do you see early on in the game? Yeah, well, unlucky. Kind of like Vert's logic we were saying, where it's like actually if that.
But then Foden comes off, Cherky comes on, he gets 2 assists and City win 2-1.
Yeah, and Cherky just looked so direct with both of them, didn't he?
5 players to go. Where should we go? We've got Arsenal, Ipswich, Man United, Newcastle, and Spurs.
Ipswich.
Left.
I'm going Issa Diop, just for the Fulham link.
I'm going.
I feel sorry for
him.
Well, Issa Diop never really got a fair chance at Fulham. He was always kind of third pick. Then obviously had a great World Cup. I think it'll be good for them. It'll be really good.
It's a good signing.
It's a good signing for Ipswich. I'd be very happy with it.
If
I was Ipswich, I'd be buzzed. That's a great signing. He's a unit. It'll score you a goal. He's not going to cost.
Also, they won the first game. Shout out the promoted teams, by the way. Our predictions aren't looking very good right now.
Yeah.
Ipswich and Hull both winning, both above Fulham and Palace right now.
Mm-hmm.
Although you have just won 3-1. So, congratulations. 4 teams left. Let's go for Newcastle.
I've gone with a goal scorer yesterday, Joe Willock.
He was a slash on mine, so I'll go.
But
I think he'll go. I think they're going to sell him.
Well, I want him to just come good. I feel like he left Arsenal and he never really
come to Palace.
Yeah, come to Fulham. I'd have him at Fulham.
He's so Fulham and Palace.
Yeah, he's really Fulham and Palace.
He took the goal so well yesterday.
Brilliantly.
That first touch was unreal.
He's always been like third choice in that. He's always like the sub or the next sub. He's never really had that role in the team. So
the prince that never became a king.
Yeah, man, something like that.
I'll say about Neymar. Neymar and Joe Willock are pretty similar in that way. I've gone for William Masula.
Okay, he had a good start, didn't he?
I've always liked Masula ever since he scored that goal against Man United last season. Do you remember that when they had 10 men? He ran down the line, cut in left foot, top bins.
Did he do some weird celebration?
Probably. He's a bit of a lunatic.
Yeah.
He also played up front against Palace and he was well good. I just like him. He's a chaos striker.
Yeah.
And I think if he comes good, it's kind of like a bit of a middle finger to Isak and actually we knew what we were doing. Him and Wissa worked really well yesterday. Wissa was quality.
Wissa in the 10 should have scored though. Kind of like England.
Yes.
He's not good in that position, just in the 6-yard box. I mean, thankfully, as an England fan, he nearly killed us if we went 2-0 down there. But he should have scored. But he did look good. He
played really well. Spurs.
Maddison feels like the obvious answer because he's been crippled with injury and he seems really cool. Seems like he's a nice guy. I'm guessing you've gone James Maddison, knowing you.
No.
I've gone Kinksky though in goal, just because I feel
that's a good shout,
mate. how harsh that Atletico Madrid game
Yeah.
was. He then came quite good, and he was a bit of a reason
That
they stayed
save
up.
against Leeds is one of the best saves in Premier history, I think.
Exactly. He's one of the reasons they stayed up, and I think with Vicario leaving, like I'm hoping he gets a run in the team, gets a bit
He'll
of
go down
confidence.
number one.
It's the same thing with Karius in the Champions League. To this day, I still sometimes see that clip, and I'm like, I feel so sorry for
I
you.
know.
That's eternal. That's never going anywhere.
Do you think he allegedly had concussion, didn't he? That's like the...
Yeah, that's
The
the get out of
rumour.
jail card, I think.
Yeah, maybe kids get concussion against Atletico.
Yeah, that was one of the worst debuts I've ever seen in
Yeah.
the Champions League, if not the worst. But yeah, I'd like him to come good.
I've gone for the captain on Saturday.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man himself. I just think it's going to be a big season for him juggling, obviously being Spider-Man and playing for Spurs.
And being captain.
It's a big. He's got a big.
Can we address
season
this,
ahead.
by the way? Nonsense.
What? Archie
You
Gray
can't
being
be captain at 19.
But who else should have been
Isn't
captain?
Tonali an international, like,
Yeah, but this is his
28-year-old
debut.
Italian?
What's worse, being a captain at age 19 or being a captain on your debut, on your competitive debut?
I'm going to look at their squad who started that game. I feel like I'd rather
What?
go Tonali over Archie
I could tell you,
Gray.
Kinski, no. Yeah, Conor Gallagher, no.
No, you can't, it can never be Conor Gallagher, Jacob, because of Chelsea. Can
Kinski, no.
For me, anyway.
Who played Archie Gray? Obviously was Van Hecke debut, Senesi debut, Robertson debut, Tonali debut, Gallagher shit. Who played in midfield with Tonali?
Bergvall.
Bergvall, yeah, but then Bergvall's same thing as Archie Gray. Then they had Mikey Moore.
Sorry. I'm telling you now.
Richarlison.
I'm telling you now. It should have just been Andy Robertson.
He's the next
Andy
best.
Robertson should be. They've given it to Archie Gray. He's 20 years old. I love him. I think he's got a future for England, but that is utter woke nonsense, Ollie. It's nonsense.
But you can't give
How are
it to
Tonali and Robertson, even Richarlison? I mean, he's a bit.
It should have been
shy.
Richarlison. Richarlison is the longest serving player in
But
that
like
team.
captain, right? How is Archie Gray giving like Andy Robertson a team talk? Andy Robertson's won the Champions League. He's won the league.
Archie Gray probably just went to the dressing room and just went. And they were like, "Fuck, this guy's Spider-Man." He's like, "I'm captain." Andy Robertson actually had the captain last man. He just went.
I watched
Put it
Odyssey
on.
this week, and I think Archie Gray would be a lot like Tom Holland in that film, that part. You know, like a little bit like Andy Robertson is his dad. It's Matt Damon.
Can we talk briefly about Tom Holland in that? Obviously, friend of the show, dinner party guest. I was thinking earlier, like, imagine Tom Holland sees the clip that we post today. And
Can
he's
you
like,
see
"Fuck,
it, bro? Can we just get it to him?
He send this to Tom Holland. Everyone tag Tom Holland in the. Why am I saying this? I'm not in the clip right now. That's just stupid.
The old clip.
The old clip. Everyone, the clip that's just gone out. Tag him in it. I'm getting annoyed. I got annoyed about people saying like, "Oh, Tom Holland, he's so unconvincing in that scene where he's shouting that the feast is over. Like, what a little melt. He can't act." I'm like, that's the point. The point is he can't live up to his dad.
Yeah,
he's meant to be. Whenever you see like best acting compilations, it's just a bunch of men screaming and crying. You know, like "I've abandoned my child." People think that's not the best acting ever because it's just a guy screaming. Do you know what I
I
mean?
don't even know what he's on about.
Do you ever seen that, Jacob? You've seen it.
I've abandoned
My child. I've abandoned my boy. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis in something.
Oh, okay.
And it's always with that song.
Fine.
It's like.
I don't watch that. I've got a very different
I've abandoned
algorithm
my
to you
child.
do. I don't know if I've seen this, but yeah.
What's
fine.
your algorithm, mate? Mine's all art and stuff like
Art
that.
and food?
Yeah.
Yours is definitely food.
Yeah, I'm a foodie.
Um,
Right, Arsenal, Man United, two teams left.
Arsenal, Manchester United. I actually really struggle with Manchester United. I don't know why I struggled so much. Like, Cobby just feels like the obvious answer, but I don't.
Bench at the weekend, mate.
I don't know. I've gone Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
Harry
Harry
Maguire.
What was that? Why
What?
did you like harmonise there?
What am I not allowed to sing?
You went like Harry Maguire. That's
Did
how
I?
is that how you sing at the football? Like, do you sing in like a lad voice when you go to the football? Do you know what I mean? Like when they I always think this when Arsenal sing, "We've got Super Mick Arteta." They go Arteta. I'm like, all of you North Londoners, you don't speak like that.
Do you know what I do that for? Is we do the classic keeper takes a goal kick, you're shit.
Yeah.
But I always go like, you're shit.
You put on people do put on like a lad accent when they sing football chants.
Yeah, probably.
We've got Super Mick Arteta, says the one from bloody Islington.
My Harry Maguire shout, Ollie, is just based off of the same logic as Henderson.
Yeah.
I think he's disrespected, and I like him.
I think he was one of Man United's best players the other day. Not saying much.
It's not saying much, yeah.
He's a leader. He's good technically.
Although he did mark his own player on a corner.
Good, he marked
conceded.
Mbuemo out of that corner, which was
And
good.
they conceded from that
Good defending.
set play. So
Good defending. Another player who was
See the
caught
vision.
out at that set piece, who is my player, Aiden Heaven. Left-footed centre-back. Yeah.
is he from London? And am I about to hear he's so Palace coded?
No, he's not. He's not Palace
Is he
coded.
from
He's just
Manchester?
a good, young English... No, he's from London. They sold him from Arsenal.
Okay, so he's probably from
He
South
probably
London.
is
If
from-
he's from South London, I'm...
I promise you I haven't picked him. He's actually from Islington. He probably
Okay,
probably
fine.
sings Super Mick Arteta, even though he
Arteta.
actually pronounces it Arteta. Oh, his birthday's the 22nd of September. That's only 6 days before mine.
That's crazy. You guys should have dinner at...
What footballer
with
shares
Tom
your
Holland.
birthday? We've asked you that before, haven't I?
I think I know this. Who
My
is this?
list is so bad. I'm gonna have to look this up as well. I always look if there's been any like new breakout stars that are born on the same day as me. Oh, Xavier Schlager
you?
has just signed for Nottingham Forest. Fucking hell. Alex
Oh.
Bruce.
Oh, I've got such a good list compared to you here.
Mine's so bad.
Victor Anichebe, Juan Mata, Diego Simeone.
Oh,
I don't mind Diego. Why do you hate Diego?
Do you want to hear mine?
Yep.
Guardado, Valbuena, Willie Caballero, Luis Alberto, and Paul Jewell are the top 5.
That is terrible.
Although we've got some wonder kids, mate. Gabriel Moscardo plays for PSG, Brazilian, born 2005. Cavan Sullivan plays in the MLS, born 2009.
Right.
James Scanlon plays for Man United and Gibraltar.
My 5 beat your 5. Juan Mata,
Easily.
Simeone. I don't remember how to say this guy's name, but I remember his foot card. Jonathan Biabiani.
Oh, 96 pace.
Absolute freak, mate.
That's
He
big.
was rapid. I've got Pedro Paletta, and
Pedro
Anichebe. He's a Portuguese
Oh, the
striker.
Portuguese guy. Mate,
And then Victor Anichebe. Bro, my team walks over your
mine's
team.
so bad. You ever heard of Gary Johnson, used to manage Bristol City?
Nah, that's just a
Yeah.
that's a gen, bro.
Brian
That's a computer-generated
Taffazoli,
name.
Luke Chambers, Luke Varney, used to play for Leicester.
Okay.
It's just James Purge, Lee Novak.
No.
It's just I've just got an EFL fucking wonder team here. Russell Beardmore. Who are these players?
These
bro?
aren't real people.
It's a joke. I've been mugged off. Anyway,
How did we get onto this? This is like... I'm
I
lost.
said that Aiden Heaven was born 6 days before me.
Do you know who has the same birthday as me, though?
Who?
Jessica Alba.
Really? Is she the most famous
I think we should
person?
applaud that. And Penelope Cruz.
Wow, Lengers only, apart from you born on that day.
What? Relax.
I've got Hilary Duff was born on my day.
That's quite good. I like that.
And Naomi Watts. Do you remember Naomi Watts? Who else is there? The thing is, because there's just so many new famous people that come out these days, it's just...
So Arsenal, I'm thinking Miles Lewis Skelly for me, mate. I want to
That's
see
my... Miles Lewis
Miles Lewis Skelly, mate. He's one of our Arteta's favourites.
Fucking Lewis Skelly, mate.
I'm going to do this whole thing in that accent for now. I'm going to do Miles Lewis Skelly, mate. I think
Isaac
he's
Hadger,
disrespected.
born on my birthday.
Oh, that's interesting, that one, mate.
Mate, he's friend of the show.
That's interesting. 2 for a pan. 2 for a pan.
Me-
Miles Lewis Skelly in midfield. 2 for a pan.
Me and my friend do this before every Palace game.
Apples and pears.
We go our separate ways. He sits away from me, and we go. Enjoy the first half of the game. Yeah, enjoy the game, mate. Enjoy the game. And how Amy does it to me. I'll leave to go to Palace. She'll go, enjoy the game, mate.
So weird.
Enjoy the first half of the game.
All right, no, I'm
Sorry.
happy you're happy, bro. That's fine.
Sorry, carry on. I'm just looking up who's. Wow.
I said Lewis Skelly. That's my Arsenal pick.
Yeah, but that's just so bait. Anyway,
What,
mine's
who's
Bukayo
yours?
Saka.
I mean, Saka does need it, I think.
That's why I think Saka needs. It's similar to Doku.
Yeah.
He's better than Doku, but it's like have a big seat. Well, here's a question for you: do you think now that Arsenal have won the league without Saka's help, like in the same way that Saka
Yeah,
could
yeah.
help, do you think that he will never be able to reach the level that he could have done if he had like won Arsenal the league? Do you see what I mean?
No, because I think they're the favourites for the league this year and the next year and the next year. And it's almost like adding a new attacker in. Bukayo Saka, like, coming back. Unless I'm missing your point
No, but I
here.
mean, like, let's say Saka this season gets like 15 goals,
And they win the
15
Prem.
assists. I've now just realised that's a lot, and that is what I've tipped Garnacho to do. So that's
But what are you saying here? Are you
But, like,
saying
so- but
because
let's-
he missed the first one?
Yes, it's like
not as-
it will forever be.
I
Well,
see,
Arsenal
yeah.
won the league without Saka, so he can't be that good.
And then even if he has an unreal season,
It's like, well, they already won the league
they
without
won
you.
it. No, I don't think so. I think you have to be a very cynical fan or a proper hater to think
Well,
that.
well, thankfully, Saka and Arsenal don't really have any haters, so I'm sure no one will say.
I know
that.
what you're saying though, but I think hopefully for Arsenal fans, I guess they'll be hoping that Saka's like a new signing, because he wasn't fit for
The
all last
classic
season.
cliche, isn't it? Who's like a new signing for Fulham this year? Anyone coming back from injuries? Anthony Robinson.
No, it wasn't out that long really last season. Castagno's looking unreal for us, to be fair. It was always Castagno or Tete, and Castagno's looked like one of our best players in pre-season.
Yeah, but that
so-
doesn't count.
And then a good World Cup.
I'm looking because Cheikh
Who's
Doucouré for
like-
Palace not played for like 2 years, and he's back now.
We've not had that. We don't have that. I can't think of a single player.
God, Fulham's
Literally, we don't even get injuries, bro.
Fulham just exists.
Nothing happens at Fulham. We don't win anything. We don't get injuries. Like it's just all
You don't even play
very-
football. You don't even play. You're not even playing
Sometimes,
tonight.
we sometimes do if we want.
Yeah. If you do, it's always under the lights.
Oh mate, there's actually no better stadium. There's no better stadium than Prem under the lights. Why is he laughing?
Oh,
Craven
come
Cottage
on.
under the lights, bro.
Come on, right, Jacob, independent adjudicator. What's a better stadium under the lights, Craven Cottage or Selhurst Park? How are you even thinking about it? It's Selhurst.
How could it be
It's
Selhurst?
Selhurst.
You can't even fucking see anything in your away end.
Great.
No, rubbish. It's not Selhurst.
Oh my god, make this a clip. Give me
It's Craven
give me a
Cottage.
30-second pitch as to why Craven Cottage is better than Selhurst Park under the lights. 3, 2, 1, go.
I like Selhurst Park, but Craven Cottage is a much more beautiful stadium, more history, in the most beautiful part of London. Walking through that park on the riverside, the new stadium, mate, everything about it. Yours is a dump. It's falling
You're a
apart.
dumb.
Go on,
That
you
was
go.
like 10 seconds. Selhurst Park under the lights is the most intimidating atmosphere in the Premier League. You're close to the pitch. You've got the ultras there. South, you're in the heart of South London. I get to walk. I get to walk along the Thames. Oh god, it's so scary in Fulham. Yeah, you got to walk through Croydon, mate. Walk through South Norwood. If you even make it to Selhurst Park, which you might not if you've got any valuables on you, you then got to go into the away end where you can't see anything. The Palace fans are on top of you, mate. Oh!
Selhurst Park is
Who
the
you
most
beat-
intimidating atmosphere in the Premier
Who
League.
have you beaten under the lights? Give me one team you've beaten under the lights.
Chelsea. We just beat them Monday night. 3-1.
Arsenal 3-0, beat them under the lights. Chris Stamble came from 3-0 down against Liverpool, 3-0. We beat Man City
That's crazy.
2-1
bro. His
Monday
naming
Night
results
Football.
14 years
Under the
ago.
lights.
It's crazy, man.
Arsenal 3-0 was like a few years ago, mate.
Crazy.
We
man.
never play under the lights
We beat
anymore.
Arsenal
We've been
3-0.
nerfed.
We beat Arsenal 3-0.
We've been nerfed. The Prem has nerfed us. We got Man City on Friday. Oh, mate. We've got the perfect test. We're both playing under the lights this week at home against a massive team.
And what are we doing?
Whoever
an
wins,
atmosphere.
whatever
I'll
team-
go tonight. You go Friday.
I'll
We'll
get one
be-
of those.
How scared did you get?
I'm going to get
Heart rate monitor. Heart rate monitor. See how fast it goes.
How fast is my heartbeat when I go to Craven Cottage?
How many pirouettes can I do?
I'm going to get one of those little like decibel things, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to go. You know, at the 100 they have that on the
Yeah,
screen. It's
yeah.
like the loud. I'm going to ask Palace to put like a everyone scream now on the screen.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure you can track the like loudness of stadiums these days via something.
Well,
think.
yeah, like a decibel reader or something.
Yeah, but like I think they have the official. It's like an Optostat now.
Yeah.
So we can find out this week.
The loudness doesn't mean it's a better ground to go to.
Well,
It's not just based off that, is it?
Yeah,
My
but
whole
Fulham
thing
is
with
not.
Fulham is
Fulham's
like,
nicer. I get that.
but this is it,
I
like,
totally agree with you.
You would rather be in West London at foot. You'd rather be there than
That's what I
Croydon.
mean. That's why it's not as good.
It is good. Come on, man.
No, but it's like
Grow up.
Yeah, but like you don't want to be at Palace. That's what makes it so. It's like a fucking lion's den, mate. You come into the Eagles' nest.
I'll say this now. Everybody hates on West London, right? Everybody hates on West London who doesn't live there. Anyone I know who lives in West London, as soon as they leave West London, they go, what have I done? I'm serious.
Yeah.
I met someone this weekend. She's moving to Balham. She was like, oh, I'm gutted. I'm leaving Putney. I was like, yeah. Tattoo artist. Went for a consultation. Getting a whole sleeve done. Don't worry about it. Spoke to him. He's moving
Oh,
from
Lord.
west to east. And then he was just like, bro, I miss West London so much. Everybody says this. And you know if you're listening, you know if you've lived in West London, it's true. West is best. Everywhere else is just like, oh, it's really edgy up here in Shoreditch. Oh, Croydon's fun because you might die. No, it's not fun and it's not great. And you live in West London, you go,
I live in Putney.
I can walk the dog at 9 o'clock and I'm fine.
Shut up.
There's nothing like walking to the corner shop and wondering if you're going to make it back.
Yes, class, mate. We live
Class.
life on the edge, mate.
No.
You should be thankful for every day you're alive.
I
Also,
do.
Balham, like, yeah, moving from Putney to Balham, it's not exactly different. Balham's well nice. She hasn't moved to Balham yet.
No.
Give it 6 months. I bet she'll love Balham. Balham's lovely.
No, she won't. She won't.
Really good part of the world, Balham.
Do
Encouraging signs. Anyway.
we have any players? What about one manager you want to see
I've got to leave
succeed?
in like 5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I know. You said hard stop. One manager you want to see?
Iraola.
Why?
I just like Iraola. I like Iraola. Like the fit of Liverpool. I want to see a mid-term manager do well.
Interesting, not Pierre Sarge.
I
Interesting.
can't say PSR.
Interesting. I would say Arbeloa, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but that's just like it's obviously apart from your own team.
I'll say Gary O'Neill. Why is that funny? Gary O'Neill has survived 2 relegations. Huh?
Did Gary O'Neill play for Fulham?
My point is, Gary O'Neill is so disrespected.
Yeah, he is.
He's so disrespected, and I want to see Ipswich stay up, and I predict him to stay up. So if he does stay up, then yay.
Then stay up the Fulham.
We're not doing this again. Right, we need to go to question of the week because Ollie's got to leave.
I've got to leave
in
in 3 minutes.
So we will take a short break, and we'll be back in a second.
I've got some big fucking news for the pod. Everton have just clipped me up and put me on their TikTok.
What? What are you
Genuinely.
saying?
They're side of me. So they've just done a big thing on Ted Lasso. Okay.
Everton.
Move because we never win Everton and it sucks. Come on, fellas. How long's it been since y'all won up at Everton?
60 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Wow, that is a heck of a long time. Okay.
Palace are back. Everton away.
That's sick.
Annual loss of the season.
That is sick.
They've also not mugged me off. I've
That's
been
not
like,
hate.
we always lose to Everton. Thank God that's over and done with. And they've clipped me up. Everton.
Outside of Fulham, I've only
Thanks,
ever been clipped
guys.
up by Brentford, and it was just putting me on the
Yeah.
G-Tech when I said they go down and they didn't.
Well, we've said before about how
It's normally hate.
yeah,
That's
they've
nice.
actually bigged me up. That's fucking class. I love you, Everton. Anyway, so many questions of the week was that.
I'm going to fly through them. We've got so many questions. Thank you to
thanks,
everyone
guys.
following on Instagram. It's insane. Right. Who was the biggest shock of the weekend, Spurs or United?
United, I'd say.
I like this question from Jay Sutty. It says, who makes your niche 11 on their day? We will do that next week.
Yeah,
because that's
let's do
really
that.
fun. I want to prep for that one. That's a good one.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Any non-football related ones?
God,
people just love
there's
football,
so many
don't they?
questions.
That's unreal. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, there is.
Is it good?
It's non-football related.
Okay.
How many pound coins can Ollie fit in his
In my nose.
foreskin?
In my foreskin.
I didn't even want to say it.
All right, well, let's try it out now.
Yeah, we'll find out next
We'll
episode.
find out next week for that. That's who asked that? I want
Uh,
to see if I know them.
Will Mosley.
I don't even know who that is. Fuck, that's bad. Will, bro, what's going on there? I don't even know you like that.
Ollie, what was it like meeting an identical person?
Oh my god, this was mental.
This is Tom from Tom Bell. Right, what?
We met someone. We were shooting Touching Grass last Tuesday, and there was an Arsenal fan who we bumped into saying hi to Rory. And he was like, "I'm actually meeting my mate. He's also called Ollie Thomas, and he's a Palace fan." Isn't that mental? Like, I know I've not got an especially rare name, but that is nuts. And I met him.
I was honestly, Jacob, I thought he was going to go down a route of like, I've met my doppelganger, let me show you a picture of this guy. This is sick. Some bloke called Ollie who supports Palace.
No, it's called Ollie Thomas.
It's a pretty normal name.
Right, there's just no pleasing some people, is there, bro? I've come out here.
But your name's not like, you're not called like Xander Surfboard or something, and you support Palace and you're both the same age and you...
Why'd you look down at my
both
score?
just looking
And
for
you
pound
can all- you
coins.
can both- yeah,
I was looking for
you can
pound
both fit
coins.
30 pound coins.
Right, on that note, Ollie has to go. He's got some errands to run.
Yeah, I've got some pound coins to get, mate.
Serious shout out to everyone supporting the pod. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, it has. I love it. I
we-
fucking love this pod, bro.
I love this pod, man. It's the best
great.
part of my week. So thank you for all the support. Follow us across all socials. Yeah, and rate us 5 stars. We're closing in on 300 5-star ratings, so drop us a follow on
Oh,
Spotify.
yeah.
See you guys in the next one.
Episode on Friday.
Episode on Friday, coming out Friday afternoon.
Yes.
An even better reason to subscribe, follow, or wherever you're listening, engage. We've got Bazinga coming on again,
Booyah.
which will be fun. Friend of the show, Ethan
Mega.
Payne. He started a football channel and keen to ask him about how he thinks West Ham will do in the Prem this season.
Yep, agreed.
Funny joke to end the pod. Love you guys. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.